Player One. Yeah.
You're like, what?
Right.
Fuck you, Thunder.
You're ready?
My dick. Like Player One, dude.
Yeah, like in the movie or the book. Is there? Because you think there's a difference.
Isn't there a difference between a movie and a book?
There's such a difference, but he doesn't know that I'm like going down that alley. I'm just making him upset.
Isn't the movie better than the book?
I agree. I think
I'm
in
pretty
that
sure- I'm
case
pretty sure the movie-
specifically,
the
the
movie's
movie's
way
way,
better.
better.
They're both pretty trash.
What? How dare you? That movie is amazing.
Start recording.
It's been recording.
Everybody, this is episode 3 podcast, episode number 22.
Oh, you actually
Toss it
started it?
over to Mom.
Yeah, it's like 60 seconds ago. I was like during the Ready Player One thing. I was like, this is gonna be great.
What's up, baby? What do you do? Why are you? What are you recording?
I was sending it to Morgan.
Oh, podcast. Look what I do, babe. What's up, man? Welcome to episode 22 of the episode 3 podcast. It's been a while. This is we're not gonna say the revival episode because they already named Creighton's whack ass podcast that shit.
Yeah, this is the number 1 podcast on the Boyverse.
Yeah, this is episode 22 of the number 1 podcast called the episode 3 podcast.
Exactly.
So
It's really fun that we explain that every time.
it's imperative people understand.
I agree.
You can't say the episode 3 podcast; they'll just assume it's perpetually the third episode.
On there.
Huh?
Don't you gotta pull the chat?
I'm about to. I started live quick because Michael was saying such funny shit, and I was like, it'd be really great to just start in the middle of this. And
That's crazy because we kind of said that 3 minutes prior when you were saying shit. And you were like, no, it should be a personal moment.
So one of the reasons
It wasn't
one of the reasons that nobody was really saying is one of the undertone reasons that nobody's been recording is because we were waiting for the new Spider-Man movie to come out, and the new Spider-Man movie has come out. Everyone here has seen it more than once. Let's talk about it, boys.
All right, so I'm gonna do the proper.
You're good
thing
at that.
that he
You should
said.
be our guy that does that. Like whenever we get this like ridiculous big, and we have like notes and like producer credits and shit. Like Michael will be the guy with the clipboard that's like, okay, guys, we need to calm down on this subject. Now on to Dungeons and Dragons or whatever the fuck we talk about.
We don't even talk about Dungeons and Dragons, anyways, man. And we
So,
should.
Opening statements.
No. Before
I
you
believe-
no,
Let
stop,
Aleem
stop,
start.
Stop.
He's been thinking about this.
No, it's not even that. It's that spoiler warning.
Yes, big time.
If you have not seen
yeah,
that
I'm gonna
fucking
title.
movie,
I'm gonna actually title this.
yeah,
For
big
big
spoiler. If you have
spoilers.
not seen Spider-Man,
I'm going to talk about spoilers for another 30 or 40 seconds because spoilers are so spoilerific. In the movie, Spider-Man has a lot of spoilers in
do
it.
not
And
get spoiled, all right?
Do not
This-
get spoiled.
Do
if you-
not become old food in the back of the fridge.
Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler.
You might be
Spoiler,
upset
spoiler,
if
spoiler,
you keep
spoiler.
watching
Hello,
from
Tim.
this point forward. Now, with that being said,
This is a live broadcast, and if you happen upon this after we say this, this is meaningless.
Giant spoiler warning.
Super
Is
big
what we're just gonna
spoilers for the,
continue.
next, for the Spider-Man movie
We
that just
should-
came out.
I should make a
oh,
graphic.
are people here?
Yeah,
shit,
people.
here.
Yeah, my
Oh,
friend Tim
oh,
and Tex
hey,
are both
all
here.
right. If you ever
Tim
seen
and
Spider-Man, get the fuck out of here.
Temerity.
Tim doesn't care. Oh, never mind. She cares. Okay. Oh yeah, she doesn't even watch like the MCU. She's watched like 2 movies. She
What's
doesn't
up,
give a fuck.
B-Tex?
Oh, you don't care?
Tex is a legend.
All right, cool.
I saw it twice. Let's go, Tex. You can enjoy this
I
conversation.
saw it twice.
I saw it 3 times.
Chris, stop swinging your spider dick in my face.
Your fucking big webby cock.
Unlike
Now.
Tobey Maguire, I shoot
No,
from
you're
multiple
Andrew
places.
Garfield,
Unlike Tobey Maguire,
You shoot from,
I shoot
you
from different
yeah.
places.
Mhm.
So we got 3 white guys and a black guy. As you guys are aware, we very much feel like Spider-Man. However, Charlie and Gunnar are in contention for who is Andrew Garfield.
Everybody agrees.
Spider-Man. Everybody knows that it's Charlie. However, Gunnar does not want to be old as Toby. What's up with that, Gunnar?
Why do you feel bad about being Tobey? You know he
I'm taller.
He-
Damn.
is that the reason. That's the thing.
You
That's
fucking-
your thing.
That's
It's
what
not
you-
the whole. It's not the whole how
Eat
you act
that
and
mic.
are as a
Eat that
human.
mic,
It's not the
Gunnar.
personality. It's not.
You just you're just tall, so you're Andrew Garfield.
You guys know he's not that tall, right?
Yeah, like
you guys are both. You guys are both taller than him.
yeah, like he's a pretty
He's-
small human. Like not like
Well, not
small,
small, all right,
but not short
Hey,
either.
Calm down a little.
He's
bit.
not
We
tall.
all know who Miles Morales is. We all know who Tom Holland is. We all know who Andrew Garfield is, except one person.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back on all of this. I don't know if you're Tom Holland. I don't really see that. I don't see Tom Holland
All
at
right,
all.
all
He's
right.
the youngest,
All
sure.
right, Doctor Contention.
I'm
we
just
all
saying.
understand
I'm not saying
something.
either of us
Chris
is Tom
wants
Holland.
to sound cool. you don't want me to be Tom Holland. I get it.
It's not that I don't
Because
want
Tom
it.
Holland's the coolest one, and you don't want to accept
Is
that
Tom
one.
Holland the
Accept
coolest
Miles
one?
Dude,
Morales.
look, I'm not gonna hold you. There's people maybe 5 years older than me that disagree. There's people a little bit younger than me, younger that disagree. There's people my age that disagree. It's unfairly given the MCU as his backdrop and this last movie. Absolutely.
I'm kind of with you.
He's
Like,
the best Spider-Man. But before I
Hey,
thought
Liam,
before
hey, Liam,
this,
hey, Liam.
but
Thanks.
I was like
you're taking credit. as
before
Tom
this
Holland.
because people had like people who didn't like Far From Home. I get it. People who didn't like the Iron Man heavy Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I get it. I always thought from the jump between his acting, what they threw him in, because the other Spider-Man, you never even got to see them interact with other heroes, whereas this Spider-Man, you got to see how
Immediately.
He is. Yeah, he's literally
His first scene is with Iron Man.
Yeah, he's not even, and the thing, he's not a full-time Avenger half the time, right? He helps these guys out when he's around, and you get to see that from the jump, and I think that's really dope. So unfairly, with that, and then getting the first Spider-Man movie to cross generations of movies together, like, yeah, man, like it's not fair that he's the best Spider-Man, but it's pretty fucking obvious at this point. who the
Yeah,
best
sorry,
Spider-Man is.
guys. It's not fair, but it's just the case.
I think only because I'm so Andrew Garfield and he's so Tobey Maguire that you are default Tom Holland, but I also don't see it. Like, it's only because you're only Tom Holland because you're so not the other
I
two.
can do more flips than you can.
You can. That's a good point. You know what? There you go. That's another spot. That's another ring on the. You're Tom Holland either way.
Okay.
Like, you are declaratively Tom Holland out of these three humans because we are so the other two people that we aren't Tom Holland. But you're barely Tom Holland.
No,
like, if there was someone
I don't
else,
know, man.
even like Faith is more Tom Holland
Than
than you are.
Tom Holland.
She's
You
just
explain
more
that
Tom
to me.
Holland.
I don't get it at all.
Chris, you know Black Jesus that we went to school with. Chris,
It's wild you just said that, but yeah.
that's his name. That's what we call him. We call him that for fucking 12 years. Anyway, he hasn't seen it because he hates Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And his whole reason is he hates rich boy Spider-Man that has it all right away. He wants the Spider-Man that we ultimately get at the end of the movie.
Spoilers!
Yeah, super big spoilers.
If you have not, no, my bad. If you have not seen Spider-Man,
I made
No Way Home.
the name of the
So like, if somebody like clicks on it, they see
it's
spoilers.
in all
ahead.
caps. The first words are Spider-Man.
All right,
spoilers.
so for the record, yeah, so which is what I like so much. They were able to create their version.
Give us an incredible 6 movie arc with this character,
exactly
and start over a Spider-Man story with the same guy
with the same
in the same
guy
universe.
and like there's never been a reset that cool. Like, you know what I mean? They literally set up Spider-Man.
They
as you
fixed the Green Goblin.
I cannot do any flips, Tim. Michael can do many flips.
I can do way more flips than this guy.
He can do so many flips. He can
It's
flip.
Tim or Tim?
Tim. It's same. They're the same
No,
thing.
those are two different things.
Her name I can't. She'll get mad at me. Her name isn't Tim. That's her gamer tag. But it's like people say either one. I'm not. Relax. Calm down. Fuck.
What's her real name?
Want me to tell you?
Oh, does she not want her real name out there?
She doesn't. She just doesn't like her real name.
What is her real name?
Write it down.
It's not Tim. Your parents didn't do that. I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm just gonna read it off of this notepad.
Let me just read it.
Nah, Michael's gonna try to make a Michael Jackson joke out of that.
Let me read it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Chris, let me read
It's
the goddamn
it's gonna be
thing.
really on the nose, but it's close enough.
Okay. Can you see it?
No.
Where?
But he has a fucking
Where are
good.
your fucking glasses?
My glasses are
No.
somewhere in Georgia.
Bottom word. Don't say it. I see you wanting to say it.
I want to say it so bad.
Give me the notepad.
To Michael Jackson.
Talk about the fucking movie. It's good. It's amazing. You know.
So who was you guys' favorite character?
I was talking to a few of my friends on the internet, and like we all that was fake. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? We were talking about, like, I was coming in late to the conversation. Like, they had been talking about it for a few hours when I got home that night, and they were on the subject of like performances, who like killed it, and everyone was pretty much on the same page of Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man now because of this movie, all that. But singular performance in the movie, like from an acting, like take yourself out of the MCU, take yourself out of all that. Andrew Garfield came to fucking play in this movie.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
every
yeah.
singular,
Oh yeah.
every time he's on screen,
Biggest plays.
biggest plays acting
Biggest
wise.
plays.
Him and Willem Dafoe. I think it's
Willem
like,
Dafoe is acting his old ass off.
yeah, I think it goes like Andrew Garfield, Willem Dafoe, Tom Holland in this movie. And then Alfred
Why
Molina.
you shitting all over my boy Toby?
Nothing. I'm not shitting on him. It's just Toby like definitely phoned it in as the
Phoned it
Hold
in.
on. Listen to my statement first. He phoned it in as the I don't even have to try to be Spider-Man anymore. Like he is basically Toby Maguire. The person is Spider-Man in how he is. Like for real. That scene at the end where he says, "That'll do it." When he says, Max was the sweetest dude till he fell in the pit of eels. That'll do it. I feel like that wasn't scripted. I feel like that was Toby just saying, wow, I'll do it. Like as a joke, and then they put it in.
I feel like it was awesome.
I did too.
No, I do think he acted his ass off. I
Mhm.
do think he didn't act as good as the other two, but one of them showed up to prove himself because he's
Facts.
had people shit on his sequel forever. And one of them also had to two of them were proving themselves, whereas one of them, like, I'm not saying Tobey Maguire didn't prove himself initially. You know how you feel about his performance. He always did great as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But like you said, he doesn't have
He's
was
the veteran
He
and he-
cemented.
he
was cemented.
doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
He's
he-
like,
he-
everyone
He showed
loves
up with a
me.
spider dick on
Yeah,
the table.
exactly.
He very much was like, yeah, like
If
even
he-
when he
He
stepped
walked through that portal and
Yeah,
normal
he-
people closed.
If Andrew
He's like,
Garfield,
sup?
if
Like,
Andrew
I'm Toby.
Garfield showed up and Toby didn't show up,
Oh.
way worse movie.
Worse. Horrible movie.
Way horrible
Not
movie.
even good movie anymore.
No, everybody had to show up.
Toby
Yeah.
has to
I
be
think
there.
everybody shows up like as much as they need to. Like everybody just
Honestly.
it wasn't too much from anybody. It was just enough because I feel like
Spider-Man died. He just didn't want to do it. They have to explain. There has to be some right away line about why Toby wasn't there.
I was
Alfred
happy.
Molina's over here. He's like, Spider-Man died on the bridge when the sun exploded. And fucking my universe is all gone, and I have nowhere to go.
I will not answer your questions, child.
I love when he says, "Watch your mouth," and then the fucking sanctum. Alfred, bro,
sanction any more of your questions.
he really played like the old grandfather, like fuck you bad
No,
guy.
very
He was
fucking-
so
No,
good.
he was like, okay, first of all, I thought you were fighting me in a cloth suit. Why does your suit have metal too? What's
Yeah.
going on here with that?
Oh,
He was
you
like-
got an upgrade.
And then he's like, all right, so you teleported me here? I'm a fucking scientist. What's going on? Like, he had every reason to be pissed the
Yeah,
fuck off.
yeah. Andrew Garfield, like his immediate
Scooby-Doo
scientific.
this shit.
Andrew Garfield's immediate
Great
like
line.
scientific like zoning in on what was happening in the moment was
That's
amazing.
the same thing I said the second time. Oh yeah, we were talking about it. Like,
Yeah.
I was a real big fan of that because like when he shows
Same
up
text, same.
without any hesitation, he's like, oh okay, so there's
So-
multiple. This is string theory. and so
Everything's
multiverse-
right. We're right about all
Oh,
that.
he's okay. Yeah, badass.
Yeah, word.
His whole proving he's Spider-Man. I still think that's the funniest. That's like top 5 moments in the movie. Period. Like there's
Hey.
like the three of them swinging together.
You're amazing. Enough with the self-talk. Can we talk about this for a second? You're amazing.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. I needed to hear it. Could you say it? I needed to hear it. I needed to
Can
hear
you
it.
say it for me?
I found this out. So you know when he's like my lower back hurts or whatever.
Mhm.
So that's like a super meta joke. The actual reference is so when Spider-Man 2 happens and he's pretty much like I'm Spider-Man. The world loves me. First movie goes crazy. Apparently during the movie Seabiscuit in 2003, he kind of aggravated a couple back injuries. Not a big deal, but he's had a lower back problem for a long time. So during when the second movie, his contract was happening and stuff, he pretty much wanted to negotiate like for some of the stunts to be easier on his back. And then Columbia was like, nah, Jake Gyllenhaal wanted to be Spider-Man too, pussy. And later on in interviews, he kind of said that like that got a little bit dramatized in the media. But in short, he has back problems, and Sam Raimi commented it that he knew he had back problems, so he wanted to make sure that he was true to the action of Spider-Man, like did real proper intense stunts, but also didn't want that kid to wind up like paralyzed. So when he's talking about his lower back hurting due to swinging, it's also a reference to how he tried to negotiate easier stunts for the second movie because he
That's
has
pretty slick.
chronic lower back pain.
That's
pretty
hilarious.
slick.
Yeah, and I that's not some shit I fucking figured out. I read like a Snapchat article this morning.
What's crazy is, like, as big a scale as the MCU is, they had
It'd be
time to.
ridiculous.
Because that's like a minute-long scene. Like,
It'd be
it's
ridiculous.
like
if you
60 seconds of that movie is
just
about
figured
that joke.
out.
And it's-
Yeah,
what?
no,
yeah, it would be
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
Like you didn't have to say it. It would have been weird if you knew all of that.
I talked to a key
Like you'd
grip
be
on the
way
set.
into Tobey Maguire as the person, not the Spider-Man.
Yeah, no,
like
no,
that
no.
would have been crazy.
I talked to Toby. He doesn't remember.
But yeah, for me, like top moments, it's them swinging together.
Oh,
that first
easy.
moment where they're in sync, that shit is like everything.
No, someone was like, just realized we're next to each other.
Oh yeah, super next to each other. Super next to each other. super next to
There's
each
two
other.
people in red. Clarify.
My
What?
man's in red, leaned back like he ain't never had a back pain in his life. Copenhagen said that Michael looks like great value Adam Sandler,
That's fucking hilarious.
especially when you look in the camera at like
Them
what they're
swinging. The second moment is no. I'm not gonna hold you. So I know I said that my favorite moment was them swinging together. I think it's iconic. That's my second favorite moment. My first favorite moment is Tom Holland Spider-Man beating the dog shit out of Green Goblin.
That was pretty fucking gangster.
Him beating the shit out of him into Tobey Maguire staring him down is like
When he punches the metal shield and his hand goes through the metal shield, like the sound and the look on Willem Dafoe's face of like, oh shit, hold on a second.
he's just, oh, so he is stronger than when I was
He's
whooping
way
his
stronger
ass.
than me.
Yeah, and he's known for like if he gets him, just like people, if he gets pissed off, he's even stronger. And
He's like the Hulk.
Yeah,
He can hold. He can like.
He's fought the
He
Hulk
can
a
fight
bunch
the
of
Hulk.
times in the
Yeah.
comics.
Like they can kind of go back and
he
forth.
beat the shit out of a Fire Lord, like a Herald of Galactus, like one of the like this cosmic space niggas. Like he beat him within an inch of his life. He's not to be. And he's only 18 in this movie too. Like he's like not even. He's like keeping up with the other
He
Spider-Man.
hasn't
and he's
created
not even
Parker
as trained.
Industries yet.
That's the thing I'm really excited about for not just Spider-Man going forward, but the Uncharted movies.
Parker
If the first
Industries.
one's good, shut the fuck up. If the first one's Parker Industries is why I'm excited about Uncharted. If the first Uncharted goes off
Mhm.
and it's good and not like it, I'm really worried because they are blending all of the fucking games into one movie. Like
Really?
in the trailer, if you watch the trailer, there's shit from every game in that fucking trailer already, which is them trying to sell it, which is like kind of dumb. But I'm like, okay, look, if they can bring some original shit, this might be good. But if they do it, the thing that's great is Tom Holland's a great actor, Mark Wahlberg's a great actor, and Mark Wahlberg's not 70. Sully in the games is already an old man when it starts. We will have them for like 20 or 30 years coming back and doing these films every few years, which will be cool in like 20 years when I can tell my kids and shit like I played this fucking video game a decade before the movies even came out. Like I'll feel like my dad telling me about fucking Star Wars
Hey,
and all that shit.
Hey, I played this fucking video game. It was a pretty good time. Hey, come here. Hey, look. Hey, look. See that old? See that
Same
old
with
guy right
Spider-Man.
there?
It'll be cool when he's
Transformer.
it'll be it'll be
Hey,
Transformer.
guys, I think we got a real Transformer right here.
It's a fucking Transformer.
I think. Hey, even though we've never said the word.
Oh my
in
god,
The entire
it's Optimus Prime.
even though we've never said the word in the entire property or the entire franchise, I think we got a real Transformer right here.
They do say the word in the first movie.
They do say it in the very first movie.
Really?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's because they blew out a Transformer.
Yeah.
But the Transformers
It's
blown
like a
out,
joke.
There's like 5 Transformers hiding in the darkness around
That's
said
that's
Transformer.
crazy.
Michael, did you break the fucking arm? God damn it. Hold it for a second.
Hey,
'cause
you
I
guys
need to say
remember?
my,
You guys
say my
remember
statement.
Cat in the Hat, where she's like, "Hang in there, cat." When you're having the maintenance issues, son of a. Hang in there, cat.
Oh, what were we just talking about? Oh, Spider-Man. Same with him in like 10, 15 years when he's 35, 40 years old as adult Spider-Man. Like he's going to be fucking super gangster level strong.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, it's not a. I mean, not to be funny, you'd have to be a fucking idiot to not be able to like put this on the table.
We get with Michael.
No. Nah.
Wait,
I love you. I'm kidding.
Nah,
I'm
but
just kidding.
like, look,
Shit.
it is literally the
Shit.
simplest
Mama Barrett's so good.
mechanism. Has she seen it?
She said she saw it last night.
Okay, cool. So, to crack into things, Gunner has a theory.
What's your theory, Gunner?
Kana.
Which pull your mic to your mouth.
What are
You gotta
talking
eat
about?
Nah, he doesn't have. I have a theory.
What?
I was making him talk.
Sit back. Be comfortable. Love you.
I am comfortable.
Hey, pull that mic far back with you though.
It doesn't go that far back.
Oh, yes, it does.
At his camera, the way he's sitting in the angle, it looks like a Dutch tilt. It looks like Gunner's about to do some shady shit.
Not the fucking the Dutch angle.
Yeah.
First
The-
Thor.
The thing that ruined the first Thor.
I don't think that's what ruined it, but okay.
That first Thor shot.
Dude, it definitely contributed.
Did
It's
it?
really hard to visually enjoy that movie. Like it's hard to look at it and you gotta
Really?
dude, you like the fucking angles?
I like the movie.
You like the angles?
I don't know. I don't.
You like?
I
the
saw
angles?
all of what I needed to see to enjoy it, so I don't like.
What the fuck does that have to do with the
I don't-
angles?
I mean,
Get me a
'cause I don't know.
horse.
What movie?
We don't have any of those. What do you have? Dogs. Got one big enough for me to ride.
Why are you Vegeta?
Have you got one for me to ride?
Why is your Thor Vegeta?
I'm from Ragnarok.
If anything, Thor is Goku in MCU. He's too goofy to be Vegeta. Who would he be? Because he's definitely not just like Goku's also too goofy to be Thor. Like I feel like there's not someone in the MCU goofy enough to be Goku other than Spider-Man. Oh, we're gonna go in a rabbit hole if we start comparing Dragon Ball Z characters.
He just doesn't. There's
no one like him.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have it. Like, no.
And what about me?
So I don't know who's left in the chat that's seen it. All 3.5 of you that have
You like
commented.
the angles?
He talks. Oh, Gunner? Yeah, Gunner talks. Gunner actually talks a lot if he's in a good mood.
Every here and there.
I think if Peter would have told Ned and MJ at the end of the movie.
This theory.
Yeah. No, this is where the podcast is serious.
Just to prelude this.
Me
and Aleem talked about this on the phone for an hour yesterday.
No, it was 20 minutes. We talked about a bunch of other stuff too.
It kept coming back. It was the root of this hour-long conversation was this theory.
So I'm pretty sure that if Peter would have told MJ and Ned at the end of the movie that he was Spider-Man, that his dimension would have ripped back open, because at the end of the movie, Doctor Strange could not contain that spell. The spell was like rampant. The spell was tearing apart his dimension. So Peter said that if everybody forgets him, that the spell won't work like that anymore. All the dimension will close up. Everybody go back to their multiverse. They can't come through. So with that being said, that means that the contingency for people to be able to, or the condition, not the condition, I'm trying to use too many big words. That means the condition for people to be able to come into his universe is people know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Because in other universes, anybody that knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man can come in. So now that nobody knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man, that means nobody can come through. However, Doctor Strange didn't get rid of the spell. The spell wasn't dispelled. The conditions of his universe were changed so that the spell was no longer active. I personally believe that if Peter would have told them who he was at the end of the movie, that everybody would have broke back through. And that it happened not to happen because he wanted them to lead a peaceful life. But if he would have done what he said he was going to do, everything would have went to hell in a handbasket again.
Bam!
How do you feel about that theory, Michael?
Okay. I think it's a pretty sound theory. I'm not sure.
You don't think that ever in the MCU he'll address his identity to any character, anybody at all, period, going forward? That's my only real, we talked it out a lot, and that's the one thing that's kind of anchored my brain. It's going to be so hard for them to do that with him as a character.
But it also goes, everybody's kind of been upset about the Peter Parker he is, right? Everybody knows he's Spider-Man. A lot of people know he's Spider-Man. He is kind of the rich kid because he has the tech and everybody supports him and stuff because they know him on a personal level. Well, it gives you a Spider-Man that literally cannot tell anybody who he is. He has to be Spider-Man and Peter Parker separately, because that was the thing. He was getting the best of both worlds at the end of the day. His girlfriend gets to know, his best friend knows, his Aunt May knows she's alive. Everything. It's nah, that's just not how shit goes. Because I get your argument for so he's never gonna tell anybody his identity again, but I don't even think he understands, because he was willing to tell them. So maybe there's an explanation for why the parameters of the spell are different or whatever. But in the continuity of what the movie set up, he shouldn't be able to tell anybody. And I don't know. I think that when eventually he does, magic will be involved. There'll be some kind of rewriting, or they'll finally be able to get the spell under control.
This was my theory.
Yeah.
My theory was, they're kind of teeing up Celestials and Galactus in the MCU right now being the next big thing. But I think they're doing more that's the next Thanos thing, 10 years from now thing, crazy big giant thing. I think the next Avengers level threat will be this multiversal situation going on with Loki, with Doctor Strange, with Spider-Man, and Kang is with Loki and all that. He's kind of I think he'll be the next Avengers level threat, and they'll handle him. And when they handle that in the next Avengers movie, that will kind of level everything out, and he'll be able to be Peter to a couple people again. I think that's where that, where we see in the end game, the last 40 minutes is all exposition of characters having their final moments with certain people / their kind of goodbye moment. I think we'll get one of those where Peter can go up to MJ in the next Avengers movie and be like, "Yo, it's your boy." I feel like that'll be the resolution there. And then going forward, 2 or 3 people will know who he is. It won't be anything like it has been, where it's been fucking half the fucking Avengers know who he is, and everybody he is friends with knows who he is. Because then it'll make sense that it'll make sense that he can contain it because he's been through so much and gone through such crazy shit. Because he is a kid. It's like the best part about it is so many people knew because he's a fucking kid. He wants to tell people he's Spider-Man. Like it all makes sense, like logistically. But I don't know. I can't tell where they're trying to take who they're trying to make the big bad, like the next Thanos. Because it could be Kang, but it could be the Celestials. It could be either one. And I don't know if they're going to tie them together as like a duo bad guy thing or if it's going to be like a Kang is Ultron kind of thing. But obviously he'd be bigger than Ultron, but just the next Avengers before the super mega crazy big Avengers where a giant team comes together again. That's my theory.
Yeah, no, I definitely think Galactus is like still a bit of a ways. I think we're starting to see the tremors of what's going to lead up to Galactus, the same way you saw the tremors of like Thanos, and you had a couple of threats before Thanos. So I'm pretty sure they're going to play it out like that too. That sounds pretty sound.
I don't know where they're gonna move, dude. Every time I think that they've hit a ceiling with this shit,
there's like no ceiling.
They've blown past it. So I want to say that I feel like Galactus is just too big, but at the end of Eternals happened, and that's way huge.
Hey man, the end of the Eternals.
It's the end
Why
of
is that your voice?
It's the end of the Eternals. What do you want me to do? It's just a fucking movie.
Did you like Eternals?
It wasn't my favorite movie in the world, but it wasn't bad. I liked what it did. In the end, I thought its main character was chosen unwisely.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like the main character.
You just didn't like her, or you didn't like?
I didn't think she was a great actress. I didn't think she did anything with the role. I thought everybody around her was doing more with the movie.
Yeah, I think she was kind of the conduit for she had to be the character that has all the information and does all the stuff. So that kind of makes it hard to form a relationship with her because all the other characters were like, hey, let's get to know this fun character.
Yeah, she was kind of lame.
Yeah, I liked her because like she is a good actress outside of that, so she brings what she does what she needs to do, which is just be the character with all the information. It's kind of hard to like,
I don't know, man. If what she needed to do was be entertaining, she didn't do that.
Well, that's not what she needed to do. She needed
to be entertaining.
She needed to get all the information in that movie. You're talking about a movie with like 10 main characters. There's a lot of main characters. There's a lot. All those characters are like have big moments in the movie.
Sure.
And like most of them do a pretty good job of like keep holding their weight.
Okay, then let's follow one of the ones that hold their weight.
Well, they didn't have to give all the information and be the big, like the one that actually literally
my argument
has
is
it all
make
already.
the one that's holding all the information. And
but then you don't have all
make
these other
them
characters.
Make them at least interesting. Yes, you do. I'm not. Why not? Why? Why can't that character also be interesting? Why does all the interesting have to be the other characters? I don't understand.
Look, man,
that
sometimes
argument.
they can't do everything. They did okay.
I mean,
I'm just saying. Look, I'm saying the movie isn't as bad as a lot of people say it is.
Endgame has a big cast of characters, but it fucking nobody really. It doesn't drop the ball on anybody. It's a way bigger cast of characters. So they're spreading the fucking good characters.
I don't know.
around.
I don't know. I haven't seen Eternals. Don't care.
There's way less characters in game for the majority of the movie.
I was also gonna say
they all come back in the last fucking.
The characters in Endgame and Infinity War are well orchestrated, but they're also established characters for the most part.
Yeah, this is a
these
new
are all,
person.
like you had to introduce a bunch of guys at once.
Super fair argument.
That's all I got. Again, I haven't seen. That's 1,000% objective.
Main character.
They
of the
still
movie?
could have done well.
Okay,
I'm sure.
listen. Hear this.
So
Main
she's a
char-
wet
Hear
noodle.
me,
Yeah,
hear me.
main character of the movie, boring as fuck, and the rest of the characters of the movie super duper interesting.
Yeah, they're all cool.
Now my argument here is make that character just a little more interesting.
There'll be more.
Maybe
There'll
at
be more.
the expense of a little bit of the interesting.
Well, think about it this way.
the other
Spoiler alert.
characters.
Do you care about spoilers for that movie? Characters died in that movie. So in another movie, like she'll have more screen time. She'll have more time
the
to
villain
develop.
They built in that movie was completely squandered. They had a cool villain they were building. That
Yeah,
completely squandered.
that's definitely the most like that was the first time in a long time the MCU was like, here's a really interesting villain. We're gonna kill him immediately.
Ultron.
Well,
What?
I do think.
I
though,
don't know. Ultron might.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ultron might be
I
around.
haven't. Have you finished What If?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't, but I know what's going on. Again, I'll watch all this eventually. I've been busy, but I know what happens at the end of it.
Yeah.
So with him being like a big threat, like I feel, because you've always said like I feel like they didn't do enough with Ultron, and they kind of shitted on him because he's way stronger. And I guess like they understand that too, and they're like fucking around to make him even stronger than what you were thinking, or like what he's like, because what the fuck he's doing in What If, man? Like I don't. what I'm saying? There's just a lot of shit they got to worry about right now, man. And I just think that's crazy because No Way Home makes you care that, you know, his aunt got clapped even though she deserved it and he doesn't know his girlfriend. And it's like, hey, did you know that there are like 5 multiversal threats on their way? Like 5 of them.
All of them.
All big fucking like niggas who smack the shit out of Thanos.
Yep.
There's like 3 or 5 of them coming to fuck you up. You think we give a fuck about Aunt May? But we do.
I know. Yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah,
It
I'm
made
not
me
gonna hold
sad.
you though, man. Like her dying was like almost. I told you guys how like I didn't give a fuck when Black Widow or Gamora got clapped.
Sorry, guys. 1 second.
What?
Nothing.
Dude, I did not care when Gamora got clapped. I said, "Oh damn!"
No.
And then when Black
Really?
Widow got Widow got clapped, I was like, "That's just survival of the fittest." Like
Yeah.
you are the weakest Avenger, by far.
She doesn't even have a bow and arrow.
She was.
The weakest Avenger.
She fought to do that.
Hawkeye
she
can
was
do
better than Hawkeye in that moment.
No, Hawkeye can do everything that she can do, but with also shoot a bow and arrow perfectly.
Just because you happen to like, okay, so like if me and
No,
you,
he can't.
if
Watch
me-
Hawkeye.
No,
Watch
if,
the show.
if me and you fight and like I land a good one on you and you get knocked the fuck out, that does not mean I'm absolutely a better fighter than you. That means I won that fight. Because there's plenty of times where fighters draw, the next time they lose. Fighters win, then they lose, then they win. That's how you wind up with those such and such versus such and such 4 and all that stuff. So I'm not saying that like the bitch don't go hard, but I'm saying don't disrespect Hawkeye because she won that bout. Like it was awesome.
I'm not disrespecting Hawkeye.
No, but I'm
Pussy.
disrespecting Black Widow.
Motherfucker.
Now, mid because like
You guys like characters.
anything she can do, Hawkeye can do, and
It's about the person.
the person.
Yes.
He's so cool.
She's. I'm talking about Black Widow.
She's so dead. She's dead.
Fuck her. Her dead ass.
You got.
She's like, what do you mean? What personality? Her personality is all over. What's the name of that planet? Fucking on Vladimir.
It's all over the rocks. Is that
All
what
over-
are you saying about to say her personality's all over the
all
rocks?
over
Yeah,
that
that
fucking-
dumb dead bitch.
Get the fuck out of here,
You
man.
guys disrespect my girl ScarJo, man.
Bitch sued Disney.
She was so
dude.
good.
That bitch sued Mickey
She-
Mouse.
We're
And
not
she
getting
won.
into that. Yeah,
Scarlett Johansson, I just want you to be a part of our big happy family. No, Mickey Mouse, you're an evil corporation. You're trying to steal people's money. Shut the fuck up. I'll get you the fuck out. We were gonna bring you back, you dumb bitch.
We're gonna give you 4 more movies.
Have you heard of the multiverse, you dumb cunt?
Yeah. I'm gonna get some fine bitch to come in here and replace you.
You think that Gwen Stacy Spider-Man is anything? We want to fucking blow him away with the new Black Widow, bitch.
I'm gonna bring some hippy dippy bullshit. Get him a stone in here.
We're gonna kill your sister.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
Nah,
Black Widow being mad at Mickey Mouse.
This is Scarlett Johansson versus Mickey Mouse in court, and Mickey Mouse like, bitch, you could have came back to life.
I just wanted my contract to be honored, Mickey. I didn't want all this. It's like, well, guess what? You got all of it. And now
we're gonna kill your sister.
we're gonna kill your sister. We're gonna kill your franchise. We're gonna, and you know that big fat bad guy from your movie. We're bringing him back to life.
Harvey Weinstein's coming back. He's gonna take over the Black Widows, and he's gonna kill your dad.
He's gonna kill your dad. He's
Your mom's
kill
gonna be
all
a
the
Black
people.
Widow again.
And then guess what? We're gonna bring back Iron Man. Iron Man's gonna come and kill all of them. Wrap up your whole plot line. You're gonna get written out of these movies, ho.
Oh my God.
Now, with that being said,
That was incredible.
yeah, man. So like when Aunt May died, I just did not give a fuck. I was like, because quite frankly, like you killed yourself, you dumb broad. Like it was your idea. This
Picking
motherfucker
up a piece of pipe.
This motherfucker walked. My bad. He walked into your fucking help people center talking about some goddamn. Yeah, I turn into a really bad guy sometimes. And I just can't. I just don't remember. It's like, man, he literally told you he is a psychopathic murderer, and you talk, Peter, you have to help him.
Yeah,
you
so you
dumb
know,
broad.
You know, I just came in here with this gun that's fully loaded, and sometimes I just shoot it at people. You know, but right now I'm super cool. You know, I'm like super cool
I'm
right
cool
now.
for a while.
But you know,
It's kind of hard to tell when I'm not cool,
you
but
know,
like.
you know, the thing is, I don't even know when I'm not cool. You know, so here's the thing. But will you bring me to the place with all
Like, if
your-
I'm about to grab marshmallows off a Thanksgiving plate, you shouldn't hit my hand. Like, shit can get bad quick. I might get mad at you. I don't care how old you are.
You ever heard of this guy, this other green guy? Don't make him angry, you know?
Don't make me angry.
Don't make me
That's
angry.
all I'm saying.
I just thought she was real fucking stupid in that movie. Like I was surprised. Like
You know
the
what?
first time I watched
Fully agree.
it.
Fully agree.
Relax,
Fuck it, man.
Relax. People have to listen to this in their ears, Michael. Hey, what the fuck is that?
Phone call?
Hey, man.
Dude.
Yeah, that's a perfect. We're at the office.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, give me that
I
shit.
ain't-
No,
I-
give me that.
no,
Put it in the
no,
phone box.
no,
Put it in the phone
no,
box.
I'll put it in the
Come on,
phone-
put it in the
fuck
phone.
the phone
Give me
box.
your phone. Give me your phone.
No.
I gotta call you down.
No, I always
I
lose
got
all my apps when I put it in the phone box. They delete all the apps.
Brian. Yeah, he's being a bitch again. Oh, what the fuck did I just?
It's my dad.
Give me.
How many phones do you have?
That's funny as shit.
We're doing a podcast.
Put him on speaker. Tell him he's on the podcast and put him on the speaker.
I don't know. Yeah, call me at like 4.
Chris, be a professional. Be a professional, man.
Nah, I'm mad nosy.
I want to know what's going on.
Mike, have you finished Hawkeye yet?
No,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I've been doing stuff.
I finished it.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I can tell you that the bad guy is
Ah.
like, shh. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Because I know. Yeah.
YouTube?
Yes. I watched it.
Okay.
Relax.
What in the world? I'll tell you what in the world. All this.
Oh,
baby.
Taylor J probably hopped in when you were fucking doing your.
Mickey Mouse rant.
Yeah, that was a piece of gold. Be glad you got here to see it, bitch. First, fucking front row seats to greatness.
What's wrong with this man?
You can't just call random women bitches.
I can call it. I got a fucking steady broad. She stays next to me. I don't care about all these hoes.
Pretty hungry.
What did you discuss while I was on the phone?
Taylor.
You called this Taylor
Oh.
J person a bitch. Pretty quick, too.
Wow, Taylor.
The name of the episode is Spoiler Spider-Man.
You should have paid attention, man. He just now saw it. Wow, you gotta look, man. You clicked on this.
Ah,
Sorry,
dude.
Taylor.
Yeah,
he didn't realize. He didn't pay attention.
You suck, Taylor.
Dude, what the, damn, I still feel.
I feel bad too, but like it's low key on him.
On you,
I'm
bro.
sorry, man.
Pain? Yeah. How's that feel? Self-inflicted.
Whoa, dude. Oh my god. Wait. God damn it, Taylor.
Taylor. That's a permanent record, Taylor.
Yeah,
That's forever.
That's on the internet. That could be put in a hard drive and buried, and 1,000 years from now, they would know you said that.
I already Googled you.
I'm a screenshot.
I already googled.
I sent it to Yale.
a screenshot.
You're never
taking
gonna
a
go to
picture.
Yale, Taylor.
It's a shot of the screen.
Yeah, Chris.
Sure. You know what? You know what? I think you're right.
Screen.
Shot. There's definitely the space there.
Chris, you suck, dude.
Why do I suck?
Because you don't know like language.
There's a dick in your mouth.
I won't lie, man. Fuck
Oh,
Yale.
Damn. Wow.
That's what he said.
Isn't that a pretty good?
That was good.
Suck? There's a dick in your mouth. Come. Fuck you,
I
Gunner.
like
You don't
that.
even talk.
Gunner.
You 6-word pigeon-toed bastard.
Of your fucking 13 words you get to say in an episode, you've wasted like 7 of them.
Who needs college? I have a job. Facts. Honestly, facts. Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Who needs college? I have a job. Shit, if you see that new Spider-Man.
He
movie-
specifically-
that's pretty much the plot of the new Spider-Man movie. Am I wrong, guy?
I
He
mean,
specifically
low-key, a little
spelled
bit.
out J-O-B, so I think he's just talking about smoking weed. I've got a J-O-B. Doobies. It's a type of rolling paper. I'll be over it.
Yeah, shut your dumbass.
That was the worst joke you've
That was-
ever made on the
Dude,
podcast.
I'm talking about.
You
like,
made some
shut-
bad jokes. That
Shut-
was like mute your
shut
mic for an hour bad.
Go
Like
ahead.
let me and Ali and Gunner do this for a little while.
Gunner.
You need to
You
reload.
said- Gunner said I feel embarrassed.
Yeah, you
up,
share a
Gunner.
camera with this guy, Gunner.
Dude, turn your mic off, man.
Shut up.
No, Gunner, reach over, turn his fucking mic off. Don't everybody ignore Mike. Like, man, I'm putting a timer on. 'Cause that
Yeah,
shit
you-
was fucking.
We're
dog.
ignoring you for like
Dude,
15 minutes.
One of us
Go ahead
in the
and
room.
try.
No, because the thing
Did you
is,
hear that? What
you're
was that?
actually a comedian. So you being that bad, you should think about.
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
really need to like sit down and
5
like,
minute timer. Do
Proud.
not talk
5
to
minutes?
Michael.
That's
Do not
reasonable.
respond to anything Michael says is null and void. He is not on the podcast for this 5
You
minutes.
suck.
Because what the
We
fuck was
fucking hate
that? You fucking
I
cornball.
fucking hate you.
You're a
man.
hush puppy of a
You
speaker.
you suck. Stop looking at me. I love you so much. I'm sorry,
We got-
but you can't. Talk.
no, we got 4.5 minutes to go.
You can't talk. Fuck you. I love you.
This guy's smoking weed. Shit, who you think the villain's gonna
Fuck
be?
you guys. You can't move
So who do you
forward.
think? Who do you
I don't
think the
care.
villain?
Ah.
Hey, so Gunner.
Ah. Fuck you.
Gunner.
I'm not gonna get sunned that
Gunner,
way.
who's gonna lead the
Not
Avengers,
publicly.
Gunner?
Fuck
So
you.
Gunner, who's that was
Who's
that was
gonna lead the Avengers?
Yeah, who
What's
do you-
up,
I don't
man?
give a
Hey
shit
man, don't
about
leave
the
me, man. Hey man,
Avengers.
don't leave me hanging,
The
man.
Avengers suck, all of them.
No, who do you?
The shitty movies.
Okay.
Joss Whedon, just kid touching. Just
Yeah, there you go. Unplug his fucking microphone. All right, so
fuck you guys. I'll take everybody's mic.
Gunner, who's gonna lead the Avengers now?
What's his name? Hawkeye, probably.
What
the fuck?
Who the fuck? Are
yeah, shut your ass. Hey, unplug his microphone too.
Have you not watched the show?
Michael, who's gonna lead the Avengers? You're back, man. Hey man, how's it going?
Hey,
we
dude.
missed you.
All right.
Gunner, horrible answer.
Who's gonna lead the Avengers?
Yeah, I watched
The
the
next,
show.
the new Avengers. Well, it's hard to.
Oh
I don't
my
know if
God.
they're gonna keep establishing people because
Did you actually
Morbius
unplug
is
Gunner?
coming up.
No.
I just put okay.
Because Morbius is coming up. So I don't know. Like,
I don't think Morbius is
Morbius
MCU.
isn't
no, no.
gonna be MCU. I don't think. Not
I think
really.
I think he's Sony's like thing they're trying to do on the side of the MCU.
He's gonna be like he's gonna be like Venom.
Well,
What
they-
Venom is to the
well,
MCU?
on the same argument, like, Shang-Chi just came up. I don't know if they're gonna keep establishing new properties. I don't know if they're gonna try like a Secret Avengers thing, a new Avengers thing. It's really an infinite number of possibilities. They could do like an under Avengers, you know? They could do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Bro, there's like 4 options max. There's definitely not an infinite amount of possibilities.
Well, they could keep establishing new properties.
Nah. So it's why do you think Hawkeye, Gunner?
They just build up his character a lot in the show.
They do a good job in the show. The show like
no,
this,
for sure, but like that's like saying like Wanda's gonna lead the
Wanda, he,
Avengers.
like,
Well, Wanda
Or
maybe
Loki's
could.
gonna lead.
Yeah,
them.
Let me
maybe
think about it.
Wanda could.
Now-
Think about it for 5.
Wanda's about to be
Okay,
real
maybe
great
it's just-
Jedi moving forward. I
Guys,
feel like
give
she's
me
gonna
like
start riding
35
the
seconds.
lines.
I'm gonna think
maybe
about this real hard.
Strange.
Strange.
Oh.
See, I could see Doctor Strange
the
leading
next
the Avengers.
villain's
I
gonna
don't
be
think he would want to,
Strange.
but I could see him leading them.
I think because Chadwick Boseman died, Doctor Strange will be the leader of the Avengers. I think Chadwick Boseman was gonna be the leader of the
Yeah,
Avengers.
that's what he said. He feels like because they're writing Black Panther, or at least his Black Panther out. So like T'Challa's Black Panther, I believe is gonna. I guess they'll write him off as dying in canon.
Yeah.
Somehow. Is it true? Did you hear about M'Baku? I heard they were gonna put M'Baku as like the new Black Panther.
I think that was what they
Shuri
wanted to do.
Nah,
Sure.
but well, her actor got canned.
Is gonna.
Her actor got canned.
Why?
Wait.
Because she didn't want it. She didn't want to get vaccinated, so she couldn't like be on set because they have vaccination rules in the MCU.
Damn.
So she got kicked off the movie. So I mean, it still could be Shuri, but that actor's getting replaced.
I was gonna say she was gonna lead the Young Avengers.
You guys think they're gonna do 2 sets of Avengers?
I
now?
think I thought they were gonna.
They're definitely setting up Young Avengers.
I think they were setting up pretty early some Young Avengers stuff.
Yeah, they're doing it with a lot of different characters. Like Miles, when Miles comes around, it'll probably be like for a Young Avengers thing. Like they're setting up a lot. Like the twins from WandaVision
Yeah.
will be like teenagers.
You saw America Chavez is pretty young. They have
Yeah.
They have her being young right now. She's not
Yeah.
particularly old, so she'll probably be growing up in the MCU next couple of years.
Who's she playing?
But
America
I think
Chavez is the character.
Okay, who's I don't know the I thought
I don't know the
that sounded
actress.
like an actress name
No, for
too.
sure.
So like
That's
I was
'cause of
like,
America Ferrera.
But I completely agree that I think Doctor Strange currently is the best candidate. If we,
they're all also doing this Marvel.
Considering the events of Multiverse of Madness,
Or you mean barring?
Barring.
Yeah, I was about to say considering because we don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
Yeah, it's just gonna get nuts. I feel like we did not see anything in that trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I feel like the Shumagorath like joke where it's the squid thing throwing the bus. Like I think they're about to do Shumagorath dirty. I think he's gonna be in the opening scene and get stomped, and that's the beginning of the movie. Like I feel like that's what
he's
that
not
is.
about to be a main villain at
Yeah,
all.
not
But they're
even
about to
a
have
little
mad shit coming. Like
Yeah,
showing
facts.
all that shit.
It's about to get
Up.
crazy.
You guys know that's
Loki's
fucking
gonna-
Raimi?
Sam
Who?
Raimi.
That's Sam Raimi.
Oh, making the movie? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Yep.
fucking know that. That's wild.
That makes sense that he'd sign a deal to come back, like use his shit to. All right, you can use my shit, but hey, let me get some of that MCU money.
The dude who's directed the Spider-Man movies, like the MCU ones, is gonna be directing the Fantastic Four movies.
Nuh-uh. That sounds awesome.
It's awesome because Spider-Man and Fantastic Four like basically came up together as like two crews, or I guess one dude in that crew.
Yeah,
And,
he used to work with him a lot.
Exactly, and like so it'll be really cool to have like a similar tone of like
Johnny
the
Storm.
way a movie's made be about that movie
Mr.
or about those
Fantastic.
characters, and obviously have him interject into those movies.
Sue Storm.
I want to know who the fuck they're casting as the Fantastic Four.
Ben Grimm.
Because I think what the internet sort of wants is John Krasinski and Emily Blunt as Mr. Fantastic and Miss.
Oh,
Too old.
They're too old?
They're too old, man. They can't. They can't.
They're not that old.
Chris, they're too old.
He's like
You can't
mid-30s.
Well,
can't
40s.
You can't
Are they?
introduce.
Well, yeah, I
them.
think The Office was like 10 years ago now.
You
Like,
can't-
The
they are
Office
in their
started
he was
like,
like 20-something during The Office.
he was like 30.
Your mother.
You can't.
I wanna say John
you
Krasinski's like
can't
42 or
introduce
43.
them as old as shit. You have to have them at least kind of young. And they're
Damn, he's
What-
42 as fuck.
What about Iron Man? Iron Man was
20.
40 when the fucking Iron Man came out.
That's fucking Iron Man. This is the fucking Fantastic Four. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Hey, go ahead.
He's a
and-
professor.
Give me 1 second. Run that back. You wouldn't say that Reed Richards and Tony Stark are in the same age range? Like they're not 18-year-olds.
Yeah,
Like,
slut.
they're adults when they, they're like they're degreed adults going out into space when they get their powers. They're not.
Dude had gray hair in the old one.
He's always had gray hair. His gray side is part of his thing.
Good job, Gunner. I think you'd said a good thing. Michael doesn't, but he hates you.
I hate everybody.
Yeah, man.
Who would be Human Torch? Who would be the thing?
I think Chris Evans could do a pretty good Human Torch.
You know what? I'm with you. I was gonna say that. I think he'd kill it. He
Comes back.
It would be pretty lit if you know what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be amazing,
Shut the
guys?
fuck
For
up,
a second though.
Christopher, I called
wouldn't it
you
be
lit.
incredible?
No, 'cause I heard your lit joke.
Oh,
You
yeah, that was the other.
shut your dumb
But no,
ass
for
up.
real, for a second, can we imagine how? Like, look, they just brought Tobey Maguire. How incredible would it be if Chris Evans played Human Torch? It'd be amazing.
He did not do good in that role.
He really no. it was
That's
pretty bad.
awful.
That second movie was
Would you care to join
fucking
me?
horrible.
Yeah. It's Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider. But Nicolas Cage might have done better as Ghost Rider.
Who
than he did
played
as,
Silver
Dr. Doom.
Surfer?
Dude, I want Nicolas Cage to come back as Ghost Rider.
I don't know.
Low key, he could do it. Low
Mads
key, I
Mikkelsen.
think
Nah, dude.
Nah.
He don't got the hair.
he's already in the
Nah, I was
MCU.
just kidding.
He's the bad guy in the first Doctor
Who
Strange.
would be a good Ghost Rider? We're just
Who
talking
is?
about a bunch of casting.
Mads
not-
Mikkelsen,
Who's that?
the bad guy, Hannibal, the bad
I
guy
thought
in
we
the
were talking
first.
about Nicolas Cage.
We were. He said Mads Mikkelsen would be a good.
Oh, I didn't.
And I was
hear
like,
him.
he's
I
already in
didn't-
the MCU.
Okay, yeah. Technically, he's still running around. Yeah, he's probably about to get on some of this multi-dimensional shit. Silver. I put Silver.
Well,
on.
everybody's in the MCU now. It's hard to think of actors that aren't in it.
There's 1,000 actors.
Yeah.
Doug
I
Jones
know.
and Lawrence. Lawrence Fishburne was Silver Surfer.
Well, his voice.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's
dumb
crazy.
Yeah, my dumb ass thinking they had. Yeah, of course, that dude's CGI.
You know who would be a good? You know who would be a good Silver Surfer? The dude who played Dr. Manhattan.
Dude, you know what's funny? I've had him in mind this whole time, but I feel like that's just because they're both naked guys.
I
just-
mean,
they're
he just
just
plays that
Like
like
just naked, cosmic
omnipotent,
Guys. Yeah, no, for sure. But like,
cosmically omnipotent.
they're just like
person.
naked guys.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying they're deep voice naked.
Well, if
guys.
they're bringing Silver Surfer, they have to do Galactus.
Well, to be fair,
Well, I thought
It
Galactus
wasn't
was
his
pretty
body.
much guaranteed at this point.
Yeah, but it's just like I feel like it has to be so far away.
well, I mean, you kind of you can
You have
introduce
to do
Silver
fan-
Surfer way ahead of Galactus. He's kind of the calling card.
Yeah, but you got to
no,
do Fantastic Four before you can get Silver Surfer. Is my point.
Well, yeah,
And not only that,
obviously.
you can introduce him ahead, but not too far ahead because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the beacon.
Yeah,
You know who'd be a good Silver Surfer? Alexander Skarsgård.
Alexander
Yeah,
Skarsgård.
actually. that would be a good Silver Surfer.
Talking about motherfucker,
That's
motherfucking
Bill.
Pennywise.
No,
Guys,
no.
how dare you? No, that's
That's Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård.
That's what I
Alexander
said.
Alexander
Have you seen the
Skarsgård
Northman
is.
Oh my god, I'll show you.
That's his brother. Because their dad is in the MCU, right?
Yeah,
Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah, their dad is the
that whole
is the-
family just acts their ass.
the older fat guy in Thor.
And Bill is Pennywise.
Bill is Pennywise. Now, like Alexander's in that movie that's coming out. There's like a new like fucking like action adventure lore kind of swords and
That's
shield
Alexander Skarsgård. Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah, that
Alexander
movie.
Skarsgård.
Tarzan?
Yeah, he was in
shit.
Tarzan.
He
The
did play
Tarzan guy?
Yeah,
You're saying he could play who?
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer. He's
Yeah,
jacked.
That'd probably be
Yeah.
cool.
He's like tall, fucking slender built dude.
Is he
Yeah,
a
and
pretty
that's the
good
thing,
actor?
they
I heard that
probably do
Tarzan
like,
movie
uh,
was
He's like
fucked
super
up.
like monotone whenever he talks.
I heard that Tarzan movie was Garbone.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
heard it was
obviously
pretty
it's a
bad.
live action Tarzan.
There's a
movie.
scene
Yeah.
in it where he
you
like
thought it was gonna
punches-
be good?
where he gets punched in the chest by a gorilla and then he gets up.
He was Michael. He was raised by them.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Because I don't care if he was raised
Michael,
by
yeah.
steel beans.
No, I'm not-
He's gonna get fucked up by that gorilla.
That was a very well.
That was unbelievable.
Okay, he was raised by steel.
I
beams.
can't believe you just said
Yeah.
that. That was so good.
I was gonna say though, like the whole like, so your muscle gets denser from calisthenics. Or calisthenics. It does. But so, you know what I'm
He's
saying?
swinging from shit.
He swings, bro.
He might be able, man. He might, you know what we were saying earlier.
Cardio is so
He couldn't take a gorilla. I bet he could take a fucking bobcat. He could probably
Yeah,
fuck
no,
up
he,
a cat.
yeah, he could probably fuck up a bobcat.
He
Fuck
up
a
a bobcat.
lion.
Fuck
Yeah.
up a bobcat.
He killed that jaguar. He had a knife, but like, you know, he was handling himself before he
So
had
he
the
said a
knife.
gorilla punches him in the chest.
Yeah, no, it's stupid.
Wow.
He fucking beats up a gorilla. Like it's crazy. Well, he
bare-fisted.
beats up the gorilla. He beats up like the
Bare-fisted.
big badass gorilla.
I'm not
It's
gonna hold you.
stupid.
I'm not gonna hold you
gorilla.
guys. You give me like fucking.
6 months, bunch of whey,
You
bunch
can do it. You can
bunch
find a
of
gorilla.
whey protein, dude, out in the wild. Fending
Just
for
water, right?
myself,
Just a
dude.
bunch of water.
Yeah, you give me like 100 milligrams of creatine, 3 Adderalls, and a blunt. I'll fuck a gorilla up. I'll beat the shit out of a gorilla.
I might die, but that gorilla's gonna feel it.
Do I have a baseball bat? And does it have a bunch of barbed wire wrapped around it?
Oh my goodness. Oh god.
I want Creighton
Bro, my
to
man
pick me up.
said I
That's a
don't care if he
horrible
was raised by steel beams.
Yeah, that was
That was
funny as shit.
unbelievable.
That was funny as shit.
That was the shit, man. That was so funny. Fuck. I'm having a heart palpitation.
Thanks.
So you know what? You did it. He redeemed himself. Your terrible joke earlier is
Yeah,
gone.
that shit was pretty
That was
fucking
so
bad.
bad, but
That
you
was-
redeemed it with the steel beams was the best joke you've done in a while in the podcast. And honestly, maybe in general, at least from my cognizant awareness of you as a person.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome, man.
I don't care. He was raised by steel beams.
Oh my God.
All right. So let's let's really talk about what matters.
The Tarzan universe.
You guys think
That's your bit, by the way. If you once you start stand up again, like you'd open with that. That was fantastic.
You think? Yeah, literally.
Look, like the whole-
apparently
from
the
the start-
Tarzan movie gets
Yeah.
punched by a gorilla and gets up. That's gonna
Just
kill me.
that'll slay.
We really
Oh.
need to like, not like immediately,
Oh
but the
my
next, not the next couple of months. Depends on all this. You guys need to start doing like stand up. You need to start going to like open bars and fucking
There's one in Lancaster.
I mean,
What?
yeah, nah. I'm
No,
talking about like for real.
Open
shit.
mic stuff, not just.
There's
Yeah.
an open mic.
No, for sure. But I'm talking about
Right?
like do that too. But like, I'm talking about like
Yeah.
let's go to a city and like
Yeah.
do that. You know what I mean?
Charlotte's got some good.
Because like you want like it's not too long before we'll be 30 and like didn't do our dreams if you don't like start doing shit like that now.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds like
the
that.
thing that's great about comedy, especially with stuff like what we're doing on the podcast, is like there's a lot of comedians that didn't get famous till their 40s or 50s.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
and
them.
like
I don't want to be one
that's
of them.
them. Yeah,
No, that's them.
I'm just saying like
no,
we
no,
don't have to.
no, I get that. That's them.
I'm saying we don't have to rush.
No, we're not rushing.
We
but-
can hone it with
no, but-
stuff like
but
this.
That's them.
Because we say some great shit on here.
That's them.
That Mickey Mouse thing.
Fuck that.
If I find an animator and give them a couple $100, that's the kind of shit that'll go viral. For real. Like,
I mean, I know.
Like that's and it was
I'm
like
on the internet too.
it was like 2 minutes long. Like that shit was hilarious. We went nuts. It was so funny. And like if we give them the clip and
If
the
you're
context,
gonna give them a couple $100, get a couple clips. Out of it, you know, like get the whole episode, some of the clips from the whole.
Well, no,
episode.
it's
I feel
like
there's
maybe-
some meat on that Tarzan thing we were doing.
yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, I mean maybe we'll
He
see.
was
But
raised by steel beams.
It's just fucking Tarzan raised up, just lifting.
Eventually, we
around-
have merchandise
around
that
his
says
buy a bunch of steel beams that have like mom and dad printed on it.
that's so stupid. It's so good.
All right, guys. So
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Mm.
You guys think they're gonna introduce Miles in the 5th movie or the 6th movie?
God damn it.
I think they go right out and do it in the next movie.
Nah, that's stupid.
The next Spider-Man
So I'm
movie.
thinking 5th or 6th movie.
Do you think we get Spider-Man in a Spider-Man movie before we get him in another MCU movie next?
Nah, he's definitely gonna pop up in another MCU movie.
Right.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a big deal. They have to have like that impact. Because there's definitely gonna be a moment where he like realizes.
Oh, where
that-
Spider-Man comes in and does some shit, and everyone's like, "It's Spider-Man," and it's like another superhero, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's Spider-Man." I don't know.
No,
this guy.
that's not what I was gonna say at all.
No. I think that'd be a cool moment
No,
too.
that's dope. That's not what I was saying.
Okay, what were you
That's
saying?
what you should wait on people.
I'm sorry.
So well, yeah, you remember that whole "don't have to rush" thing? You should practice that.
Oh my god.
So what I was saying was the first
Signed.
time he interacts with like one of the Avengers again, or somebody he fought Thanos with.
It'll be
and-
like the Tobey Maguire moment
No,
where it's
no,
like crazy.
I'm talking about the
Okay,
emptiness
I'm
of
sorry.
him because they won't know who he is anymore. Like they only know him as Spider-Man. So I feel like the first time he comes back, they're gonna make a point to whoever he interacts with is somebody who knew Peter Parker You know that
won't.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
All
weird.
that stuff you said too, but I was getting at that aspect.
Yeah,
of it.
It's gonna
Chris.
be weird when all these characters that they know Spider-Man,
yeah,
they just don't know who he is now.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
such a weird. That's gonna be such a weird like dichotomy of conversations and dialogue that they have to jump around because
And they're gonna have to be really like. I mean, they'll have to be so keen on it because like everybody doesn't know him, which low key like makes his continuity a bit easier to deal with moving.
you think
forward.
this was the plan from the get-go
No.
with him?
No, I don't think we would have got this movie if Into the Spider-Verse didn't come out. 100%.
Really? At all?
I do.
Damn.
I don't think like I'm not saying that they weren't. I'm not saying they weren't going multiverse. But I do not think they were like gonna do this. And I think Into the Spider-Verse.
The only reason-
influenced the MCU.
The only reason I say that is
Yeah.
they've done a good job of the characters that do know him were all very much like in his movies. Like when he's in the Avengers movies, other than Doctor Strange, like people see his face, but they don't fucking know who Peter Parker is. Like like no one really hasn't built a relationship with him once they find out. Like some people just know his identity, and so it'll be easier to write them around those. Like he could talk to the fucking Guardians again. He could talk to all those characters that saw his face, and it makes sense. But like where it's gonna be weird is if Iron Man and Doctor Strange and those guys were alive and knew Spider-Man, but no longer knew who he was.
Yeah, now that you
Captain
think
Marvel-
about
it's
it.
weird to
Captain
dodge
Marvel
those.
I
only
might
knows
have
him
to-
as Peter Parker.
Yeah, she only fucking knows.
Yeah, but it was like a really
Hey,
like,
Peter Parker.
kind of awkwardly sexual thing.
Really?
Yeah, she said
You
hi.
felt?
Well, she said hi.
You're
Peter
just
Parker,
a horny mess.
Yeah, you're weird. I was
Anyway.
like, I didn't get that at all.
You guys didn't get like.
You
No.
know.
You were in your head. You were like, I don't have to be Miles Morales. I'm Peter Parker, and
was
she
it-
was talking to you.
So you can't tell me you guys didn't.
You want Brie Larson?
You
to talk
guys
to you like
didn't
that.
get in 4 years. Come see me, Peter Parker. When she said that, you guys didn't get sexual undertone. Hello, Peter.
No.
Not even a little bit. In 4 years, he wasn't 14.
God damn.
No, she's a classy woman. If you look,
Oh, okay.
yeah, if somebody turns 18 and you try to fuck on them,
It's pretty.
Yeah, you're like
that's-
border.
Still no.
Yeah, still no, for sure. Still no on the 20-year-old Peter Parker is what I'm saying. I didn't.
Guys,
pick up
watch
any,
that scene again.
There was
I
no
watched that movie
fucking
9
eyes.
times, all the way.
Brie Larson is just seductive.
So that means Marvel's.
No.
Not much yet. 2%. We're kind of in. Are we talking about Multiverse of Madness yet?
Are you talking about pedos again? It just seems like we
Little
can't
bit.
dodge
So
We
it
that.
talked
seems
about
like-
Chris at the beginning.
That's
God damn it.
fucked up.
That was fucked up.
God damn.
I'm so glad
We never-
Doctor Strange. I'm so.
We
let me
didn't
say
do
this.
the casting.
I'm
We
so
brought up the
glad.
casting and never did it. People are losing their minds about it, I'm sure, in the future when they watch this in the annals of history.
I'm so glad
The
that
casting
Benedict
of-
Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange because he's going to play himself in 2 different ways, and that's a really good thing for that actor because he's such a good actor. Now get back to your thing. I
You
had to
guys
say
like
that.
how when he's
Fantastic
playing
Four.
Strange Supreme, he just keeps squinting really hard?
Yeah, I was going to
You
say
guys are
that.
like his evilness is
Things.
got out of hand.
I can't see you.
I'm evil. Look at my.
I see with my magic.
It's Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Cause I shit you
Brock
not.
from Pokemon.
That's the next amazing fucking MCU casting. Clint
Oh,
Eastwood is
that's
some
what we're
shit.
talking about casting.
Yeah, when he casting for the Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Four.
But we brought up a casting for something else before that, but we didn't.
Damn, who's hot and blonde?
for what's her name?
Yeah.
Or for
Amanda
human.
Bynes.
I hate you. You're the worst human, I think.
I don't know when they do it, but I feel like they might.
Florence Pugh.
Who's the girl that played
Pepe.
No one gets
the
that
girl
joke.
that played
Peppa
you guys
Pig,
ever seen
her cousin.
Skins?
No, I know the show. I
You've
never
seen
saw it.
Maze Runner? You remember the hot chick with the
I
dark
read
hair in Maze
I
Runner?
read the book.
Damn, I can't remember that. She's like a British actor. She's looking kind of hot. She'd be dope in the MCU.
Alexandra Daddario.
Her last name's what's her last name?
What'd you say?
Alexandra Daddario.
The Diarrhea.
Can you like enunciate?
Alexandra Daddario.
Daddario.
I didn't
Okay,
hear that.
The
till
O.
just now.
Yeah, you're like Daddario. It just fades away every time.
Nah, bro.
Say Daddario.
You can't.
Say
do
Daddario.
Daddario.
There you go.
Sounds
Okay.
like that sounds like the
Christ.
second part of a Pokemon evolution.
Yeah, really.
She's the
that's-
bitch
yeah.
from Percy Jackson. God damn.
I don't.
Oh, her?
fucking- I
Yeah,
don't-
I'm not gonna hold you, man.
She'd be good. As Sue Storm, she got gray eyes already.
Sue Storm has blue eyes.
She needs gray ones.
Amanda Seyfried. See what
Yes, but
Gollum?
no. She's
Gollum
kinda,
the girl?
She's kind of getting that's fucked up.
her eyes. Yeah.
No, she has
They-
big ass eyes.
They're
She's
so
getting,
big.
she's getting kind of old.
You guys are fucking you guys are
Are we doing that too?
You guys
going
are
back on the old thing.
No, because she was like 20 something in Mean Girls. Mean Girls like 05.
Yeah, you guys are denigrating to women.
Yeah, she's-
Anyway,
Huh?
What'd you just say?
me and Gunner over here. We support
Amanda.
ladies.
That's why her last name is Siegfried.
I'm just chilling.
How old is
I'm
she?
just-
She's only 36.
yeah.
It's kind of pushing it, man.
I
Yeah.
mean, but
That's
but
like 52 in Hollywood.
but we're talking about
What's up,
what's his name being
Are you on the phone?
yeah.
He's on the phone. After all that phone stuff.
literally like pulled off a 50C though. You saw the snap I sent you. Like, why would I know, I get that, but the point of the matter, yeah, it's not a big deal, man. Hey, I'm kind of doing this podcast tonight.
Who's that?
Thomas. Nigga, first of all, I didn't put the fucking 50C on there. Like, go talk to God. Who loaded to the left of you? Cam? You think Cam is sabotaging you, man?
Tell him he's live.
What you mean? No, man, nah, because I get it, man. Bro, there was a February on the other one. It's how we make mistakes, bro. Like, it happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? You called me about this?
Tell him to put it on the speakerphone.
Yeah, put it on speaker. He can
No,
hear
I
you.
get
He's got his headphones.
No, I get it. I understand that. I just, you know what I mean? Like, you called me to say this?
Thomas.
Yes, you misloaded twice on an easy day with like 2.5 trailers. I'm telling you, that happened.
Dumbass.
No, it happens. I mean, you come to work like fucking, you know what I'm saying? You know, egg foo younged up.
Put it
and
on
shit,
speaker.
nigga.
Yeah, everyone wants this on speaker.
It's too, the good part's off speaker, guys. Over.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, you misloaded. It happens.
Tell him this whole conversation.
It
was
is
live.
crazy.
I
It is
miss love
crazy.
sometimes.
Did I tell anybody?
A lot. It's kind of
Huh? I mean, Gunner's gonna make a joke probably, but like he's not tripping. That's-
and this is live on the internet.
I mean, yeah, I'm also, you know, they can hear you on the podcast. Nobody gives a damn, man. People misload all the time. But our building's a joke.
Oh, there's in the
Yeah.
chat. They're talking about work. We work at UPS. but
Yeah.
their own
You're not supposed to
packaging.
say
No,
that,
don't
man.
tell
We
people.
work
God
at a
damn it,
place
Gunner.
that
Jesus
distributes
fucking
packages. But yeah, all right, Tom. I'll see you in the morning, big dog.
Work at UPS.
All right, be safe.
They work at UPS. UPS. The company.
USPS.
Yeah.
We're male people.
Yeah.
Charles got like 2 viewers anyway. Hey guys,
Yeah.
that hurts.
8 viewers.
That
First of all, it's 8 viewers. How dare you?
that means-
We're all gonna be famous. Shut up.
y'all holding up, holla.
The whole staff here.
That's funny as shit.
This
Isn't it?
doesn't work.
It is a decent portion of the staff. There's only like 8 other people.
We're the only people that matter.
God damn.
All the fucking.
Amanda Seyfried.
Nah.
She's 36.
Nah, dude.
Homeboy's 42.
No,
He said he could play
Chris.
Mr. Fantastic.
Chris, no.
That's 8 years older.
I know, but
Wait,
like
that's
he-
6 years old.
Nah, they're gonna pick younger people.
No,
people
Chris.
like 32. Yeah, just to keep them in there for
Come
a
on,
while.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
What? Stop talking to me like that.
Chris,
I will.
he talks to you like you can't figure shit out.
Yeah, I'm really bad at like the block puzzles where you put a triangle through a hole.
He talks
That's
to you
what
like you can't play perfection.
No,
Yeah.
Chris. No.
The square, just because the square fits in the triangle, that's not no, Chris.
You guys know, you know the arch design for a bridge. If you were to take like little wooden building blocks and create the perfect like the arch
Mhm.
bridge structure that like
Smoothest
Somebody's
segue in
like-
the history of broadcasting.
somebody like fat ass grandma could stand on that shit.
Yeah.
Like the arch design is like so integrally powerful that like even at a small design we have wooden blocks like this big.
It's
like,
incredible.
300-pound woman can stand on it.
Mm.
Yeah, as long as the blocks are like formed together well.
That's pretty gangster.
Yeah, I used to take this class growing up called like Intro to Some Shit. and-
Architecture.
Intro to some shit. Yeah.
Or we teach you how to
Welcome to
just-
Intro to Some Shit. This is our
We
new
did
podcast,
like
by the way.
mini robotics, like tiny little like nothing super cool.
We
but, like,
scrubbed the
beginning,
barnacles off of the bottom of boats.
cut
We built
bunions
monster
off,
trucks.
yeah.
It was just intro to some shit.
I miss my gym class in my first high school because I used to take ice skating, and having ice skating for your PE is pretty much as high school never got cooler than that.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's pretty fucking dang.
Where
dog.
the fuck did you go to PE? Was that in
when I was in New
fucking
Jersey, my first high school.
Bro, that's gangster.
Yeah, we had a hockey team, so we had an ice skating rink.
I went to bi school.
Yeah, you could take for gym. You could, and the thing is, up north too. This is not even a joke. There's like way more fat people down here, and that's because you guys take gym one time in high school.
Yeah.
Like you take gym for like
you
4
can
months.
twice, but you only have to.
You
once.
take gym. You can take it a bunch of times. You
Yeah.
can take it.
I had
Yeah,
like 5 times.
yeah, that's because you're a good person, which is ironic.
You're also like a different kind of schooled up.
How's that ironic?
But no, he was in. He went to AJ.
You
No,
told
no,
me you went to.
No, he went to that funky school for like when he was a kid. Yeah,
Which
Gunner,
one?
Gunner used to go to a school where he did recess for 7 hours and still got to go to middle school.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? I want to go.
It was a
Are you?
private
You're 25 years old.
I want recess. I miss recess.
I want to go to reset. Let's go to Chuckle.
I want to play on the playground, guys. I want monkey bars.
You
I miss the
can't
monkey
do that.
bars.
You'll just get arrested.
It's
Yeah.
actually
That's a
a
good point.
miracle Gunner can write his own name. Like literally, school's a joke. Like,
Yeah,
they,
school's-
like, no.
The reason is
Because it's
talk
like
much
it's
is
like
'cause-
a Christian school, right?
Yeah.
So it counts as private school, which means
Was it the? Was it the cat? No. Okay.
no, it's some off the walls like the bus had 7 kids on it type shit. Like
we didn't
damn.
have a bus.
It was a station wagon.
Nobody. You
they
got-
pulled up in a
you got
carriage
brought
with
there.
a horse.
You got brought there. You didn't go there.
Whoa.
There was a black car. And it showed up at a certain
We don't know
time.
where it is. we were blindfolded.
If you missed the black car, you didn't go to school.
Before the black car came, they made you sniff this napkin.
This
I
napkin.
brought my PS2 to school and we played that every day.
What?
Yeah, man.
Swear
I
to
used to
God.
have to sneak play
When you
PSP
got into
in my
middle
desk.
school, and you like are in charge of shit at a job already, bro, you're a fucking like American hero to me.
Yo, dude, his
He's a
fucking
sly trickster. He's a swindler. I'll tell you.
dude, he literally only had
We
to
all
do-
been had.
Why are you so loud? Oh, god damn. That shit don't hurt your ears?
No.
It hurts mine.
God
It hurts
damn.
mine. Mine hurt. My ears hurt.
I don't even care what I was going to say.
It's a plague.
Shut
up. Let him talk.
Ah.
I know I'm not one to talk, but god damn.
Oh, man.
It's a miracle that Gunner is who he is.
Yeah, no, that dude, he only had to do the cool parts of school. Or I guess, like, the socially awkward parts, I'm sure. But, like, bro, you don't fucking think about third grade. Think about middle school or high school.
No wonder you're so relaxed.
That motherfucker had recess
Bro.
for 6 years straight.
He got all bro, he never had to worry
That's
about
why
Why
it's
is the
elementary
anxiety of of childhood?
school. Dude, do you remember the math
It's all
test?
playing.
Do you
And
remember
that's-
the math test or the map test? Like the big end of year exams that like even like
oh, yeah,
elementary
they're
schoolers had to
called
do?
NJ Ask up north, like the fucking standardized.
Yeah,
like
that shit was so stressful as
Yeah,
a little kid. Like
he
by
didn't-
high school, I was like
Not
starting
if
to get
you
like.
didn't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have to do
I
it
did
at all.
those. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
you
those.
did, but you didn't care. You did them. You didn't have to
The
worry
thi-
about the rest of school.
And the thing is, the results didn't fucking matter.
yeah,
There was like 6 of you guys. They didn't care if you all failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like perfect up until like the 7th grade. I always did good on them.
Shut your man. You fucking
You know,
weird.
to
I
be fair-
didn't make a B until the 8th grade.
You had what?
I didn't make a B until I went to public.
yeah. It's
school.
because
That's
recess.
because it
You were
counted.
getting A in recess.
That's because it counted. Get out my face. I didn't make a B.
I never
until-
made under a 100 in broadcast journalism. You know why? Because the class is rigged. Love you, David. David, I love you, but I'm sorry. They just say, look,
No,
help
fuck-
us make our shows and don't like cuss at us.
He
and
said
we'll give you a good
he
grade.
didn't get a B until he wasn't taking recess for 6 hours. And then get the fuck out. Of
Yeah,
course
like,
you
of
didn't
course.
don't get the fuck out.
You didn't have school. They just gave you an A because you were being a kid.
I mean, I made A's and B's up in.
No, we're not
all
saying you're
throughout.
stupid, man.
Gunnar.
We're just saying.
You don't know
Gunnar,
what
you're
real
so-
school
guys,
was.
guys,
You don't
guys,
know what
guys,
kindergarten. Like
Chris.
No.
Gunnar, you're so smart.
you are.
You're
Yeah.
the smartest
no
guy.
one's.
You're one of the smartest guys.
We're
I
not
know.
talking shit. We're
Nobody's
saying that
telling
you
you
got
you're dumb.
lucky.
I literally my intro to this was it's a miracle that you can write your name. Like
Oh,
was my implication is it's wild that you are intelligent.
I learned cursive before I learned print.
Man, did they
We
paddle
could
you
go-
guys when you were bad?
Gunnar, you're so
They
smart.
had a
They had
pattern.
I knew this.
They
Any,
threatened him.
any school that makes you learn cursive before print
so
is a
smart.
school
Gunnar.
that'll whoop your
I
ass.
had to admit, if I wasn't the last year, it was close that we were learning
Yeah,
cursive
it
in
was
first and
like-
second grade.
yeah,
still.
yeah, same.
It's
I-
After third grade,
it died
Never
after
again.
us. After
Yeah.
like Michael, you didn't learn cursive.
Yeah, I did.
Stop lying.
I promise.
he was only a year behind me. I mean,
Well, great. All right.
He
Class of 2016, bro.
yeah, he
This
graduated the year after us.
I mean, yeah. What?
He was right there with us.
No,
How
not-
young do you think I am?
Well, you also
You're Tom Holland.
You
Michael.
you also have a weird birthday. Like I'm
Yeah.
25 right now, and you're 23 until February.
Yeah.
That's a weird numbers thing in my head.
When's your birthday?
October.
Yeah,
6th.
Chris.
I thought it was just your birthday.
Nah, yeah, I just turned 25. Gunner's about to be 26.
Gunner's my favorite shirts off member. He's so quiet.
We're not
This
sure.
isn't
This
shirts
isn't
off.
shirts. Shut your dumb ass up.
Call
you
us
fucking
some
piece of
dumbass
shit.
bullshit.
You
This
def-
guy's out here talking
You definitely
shit and
drink
trying to
shit
roast.
water.
He's been trying to roast, and he comes at us with the wrong name. Calls us
the
the
fuck
second best podcast on the fucking Boyverse.
2% lives to breed chaos.
Yeah, no, for sure. But he said shirts off. We're not shirts off. First of all, my
Yeah.
shirt's on.
This is
bro.
the
That's what I'm
Boyverse
saying,
podcast.
If I was a shirts off member, you'd be fucking horny right now. All right.
Yeah,
That's what the
wouldn't
fuck
ya?
we
Me
gotta get
too.
the fuck-
Wouldn't you? You
Mm-mm.
pussy.
Lick my lips real quick. Stop. Who said shirts off wasn't into? That's what. See, he's just mean. He's just gonna try to get you guys to go
Look
crazy.
here, 1%. I'm
Yeah.
real fucking sick of your shit.
You ain't
all right?
shit, bro.
The 1% makes him better
You have less fat.
How?
because he's in the 1%.
Yeah, they're fucking evil. They're
Yeah.
destroying the
Okay.
planet.
Okay,
And your kid,
that's
your,
what he does.
Your kid will never see snow, and that's because of the 1%.
That's what he does.
Unless
He's
you
evil.
move to like Michigan.
He loves this.
Can we get an episode 3 hot tub stream? No, man, we're not getting in a
Why
fucking
not?
hot tub.
Why?
We could do it. I could build a rig.
Are you saying you don't like
So
hot
what?
water with your boys?
I want to get in the hot tub.
Alim just doesn't like hot water with a bunch of white
The
guys.
only thing we need to do
Is
if
that
we do
crazy? That I don't want to get in water with white people?
No.
Nah,
But I'm just saying I thought we bridged that gap.
that. Oh,
socially and
hoo,
friendly.
ha, ha. I've got restraint.
No, you don't. Let it fry.
No. Nope. Not
what you're
gonna.
thinking is the joke.
Now we
Yeah.
can just make. Now we can just make what you're not saying as racist as we can imagine.
I might do a hot tub stream 2%. We actually talked about it earlier. Like I might. It's gonna be
gotta
a
do a lot
way
more
way down the
push-ups.
line though. Yeah, we need.
I want
to
to get
for
back
sure.
on my push-ups too, man.
I want my chest to be a little tiny bit bigger at least.
Yeah, I don't want to get in there with my like Bermuda
Bird chest.
triangle. Well, it's not a
Oh,
bird chest.
not even.
Yeah, no, watch
It's
your
like-
mouth. No, I have a chest.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the Bermuda triangle problem though.
Oh, where it's I got you.
Yeah,
the
like
like
you-
plate is kind of like showing like this right here.
Yeah, like it's like chunky here.
They're like down.
Yeah, like I have to work my upper chest a lot harder and my mid chest.
so fucking hard.
It is, but
It's annoying.
the best thing to do is the cables, because the thing is, like, anytime you do a movement like this and you can feel like muscle right there,
Yeah.
you gotta do a
You
bunch.
feel
of
like do
those.
that thing.
Yeah, you gotta do a bunch of these over and over. It's not hard. It's just like
a lot.
it's not. And then a flat bench works. You're like this part and the bottom part, and then people do decline bench, but decline bench works the bottom, but flat bench already works the bottom. So if you do the 3 benches like most people do, your bottom titty is getting way more work than your top tit.
The fuck happened?
Oh, god damn.
You guys were circle jerking?
No, we were
Fucking out of breath. Your hands moving around.
What were you doing?
We were playing
rock, paper, scissors.
rock paper scissors tournament.
We had a pretty good like.
Was it on camera?
same
I don't know. I think it was. It was.
So literally, you had a pretty good, and you're out of breath. We were playing competitive Yahtzee.
I was jerking off, Gunner.
God damn it. Twitch, he's lying.
Twitch.
We can say jerk off.
Yeah, but it's like insinuating a sexual act.
That's
It's like not.
What's wrong?
Not
with
cool.
that?
Twitch didn't say you can't talk about sex.
It's not a. You can't.
Really?
It's dude.
Yo, they say racist
You said they
words
su-
on here.
You said they suck.
Yeah,
That's
I
a sex act.
agree. Okay, you got me.
Suck
You
implies
just said
dick.
you jerked Gunner off.
I'm
It's a little
jerk-
different.
I'm jerking. My
Gunner's mic doesn't need to be turned on. Gunner needs to
Off.
project his voice.
Yeah, he doesn't talk loud.
Yeah.
My name is Gunner, not Gunter.
Yo, who the fuck is Gunter?
Gunter,
You sound like a block of cheese.
it is good to see you again, Gunter. Please tell us about your Marvel MCUs.
Gunter? From
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were gonna go Ice King, but you didn't. Maybe.
Come here, Gunter. I can't.
okay,
It's Tom Kenny. I can't do Tom.
You used to
Kenny.
do it good.
Nobody gives a fuck that you said 2%. I will box you. I will box you.
Who's illiteracy, and why, and who, and why, and where?
2%.
I'm illiterate, according to him.
Hey, what's 2% look like? Like as a person?
Gay.
I don't want to tell you.
Which
Why?
is
Because
fine.
you're gonna get really mean.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, pull up a picture. Of
I
him.
don't want to.
Nah, because he like I like internet boys, but go ahead, pull me that, pull me up a picture.
It's
of
far
2%.
away. It's-
Nah,
Do
go ahead.
it.
Nah, give me his
No.
Instagram.
I've never. I don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I've only ever been in a call with him and seen him. So I
go
don't.
ahead,
I don't know.
that. You don't got no pictures of this.
I don't
man.
have any pictures.
What's he look
2%.
I'm not
Be
telling
real.
you.
Send a picture of yourself.
like? You ugly motherfucker.
He's not ugly.
Send a picture of yourself, you ugly bitch.
Yo, boxing? I'm down. Says him.
You
No.
can't.
Where's he
box.
live? Was he like in Nevada or something?
Um,
Seems like a Seattle.
You
guy.
can't box.
where does
What
he
you know
live?
about
I know where he
boxing?
lives. Texas,
Bro,
I think he lives
Texas?
in Texas.
We go to Texas.
I think it's somewhere near Austin.
Like sometime next year, we'll do a podcast out there.
You want to go to Texas?
Dallas right now. There you go.
Let's get a on the road
box 'em.
podcast. Let's all go somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm
the
down.
Texas stuff.
You got
Box 2%.
you guys got plans in the middle of
Guys,
June?
I'm not kidding. Like the timestamp. What's the time on this? I'm gonna box this.
1:14,
All right, cool.
14.
We're gonna stream that. That'll be our content move. I will box any commenter.
Ooh, that's a terrible. Aleem, please. That'll get so crazy.
Sunday.
Jake Paul already can't. It's like slurring his words.
What? That's not a trick, that's-
Dawson, Lee.
I mean, he's a legit boxer.
All
Huh?
He's a legit
I mean, he can box, but these fights are also like bullshit.
I think they were in the beginning. The last like 2 or 3,
The
like
last fight,
real
the
professional boxers are like
the last
saying,
fight. The guy literally.
you're like Cat
drops
Williams.
his guard,
Bro, you're like Cat
Like,
Williams
drops
challenging
the hell out
Kevin
of
Hart.
it, like drops the hell out of his guard.
Liam.
Now maybe maybe he false telegraphed and like Buddy got goddamn fell for the shakeup, but it doesn't.
look, I don't
Liam.
know.
I'm not saying that. Look, I'm pretty sure the dude's a good
Yeah.
fighter. I'm not saying he would not give me.
I
enough
don't
money
know.
or beat me. I just don't think these fights are like they don't look legit. Like the knockouts don't look like.
I don't know
That
about
dude dropped his
boxing.
guard. That dude dropped the fuck out of his
Boxers are
guard.
saying it looks. It's like a lot of boxers are like the first couple were whack as fuck, but the last 2 or 3 are like they look like he's a competitively good boxer. He could really be a boxer and compete boxing. But with that said, he's already slurring his words and getting fucked up because he gets hit in the head. so
That
much.
being said, Liam, you
So
sound
don't
like,
box
sounds like-
viewers. Let's keep talking shit. It's
sounds
way
like
more
Cat-
fun and better
sounds
for
like
you.
Cat Williams challenging Kevin Hart. We'll get on that stage and we will either have a boxing ring. We will have a microphone for a rap cipher. Or I can dust your ass in comedy on that stage. It's your move.
Yeah, that's what you should do. You should just rap battle anyone who wants to even try.
I just feel like boxing with some headgear. It's just a
Ooh,
much
he
better-
can't even comment nothing right now, you pussy. I don't know why I'm so
You guys
gassed
get
up.
so mean.
He's trying to say that he tried to call me illiterate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
No, you should get mad.
That's what I say.
Let's go
Question
get
him.
some food.
Wait, what? See, no, oh, he wasn't paying
He
attention.
called you
He's gonna say
illiterate, bro. You're not even like Exodia or nothing.
that. That was amazing. But I hate you because it was so bad. Stop paying attention. Yeah, he's gonna pull the stop paying attention card.
Yeah, I bet
See,
you did.
we gotta just talk about Spider-Man or some shit because he's just gonna keep us going down this path.
What? Nah, I don't care about him.
Okay.
What did you say?
Yeah, go ahead and explain your joke. I don't want to.
I said illiterate. I say not Exodia or nothing. His move is obliterate. It was a joke about how stupid
Really
it was.
deep cut, horrible joke, but also kind of awesome to me specifically. It's like a joke for us, really, me and my brother.
Yeah, he did ask.
Lucky your brother like that shit. I would have put another 5-minute timer on.
Yeah.
Hamid, what's up, dude? I miss you. You're in Dubai right now? What time is it?
Does he live on that?
What
side
kind of
the
drugs
world?
are there?
No, he lives in L.A. I think, but
What
he's
you
like
in Dubai
goes
for, buddy?
to
What kind of
Miami.
drugs are there?
I don't want to say his business on the
Shit,
podcast.
fuck
Oh,
I'll
cool.
tell you. He's cool. He's cool.
Fucking
I mean, he's
gas
cool as fuck.
prices, you know.
Yeah, you know what that is. Fucking gas prices. You fixing shit? Is that what you're saying? You going over there to fix it, or you just had to leave America? 11:30 p.m. Wow, so it's like the normal time you would be
Is
watching
there a
in America.
Phantom?
What?
Where he was making horror movies.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
no, this,
It sounds like a fucking banshee. Have you guys played the new Halo Infinite yet?
Yes.
the Gunner's Onyx.
I played
course you
Paladins
gotta
on a
be on.
brand new Xbox that was hooked up with an Ethernet, and it was
Better.
goddamn.
The
Which
Ethernet's
Xbox?
better.
The
I haven't
it was
played the campaign
Bobby's.
yet, though.
Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah.
What'd you say?
I haven't played the campaign yet.
I'm like a few hours in. I've just
Is
been
it
busy.
dope?
It's dope,
It's pretty fucking awesome.
right?
I like it.
Open
So-
world Halo.
So here's my thing. The open worldness is fucking awesome. I don't know if there's competitive. If there's
It's
competitive,
Gunner.
Hey Flint.
Double in.
if you can do competitive or cooperative campaign, it's even better. I don't know if you can yet. I haven't tried.
I told you this already. The multiplayer isn't till May. Because since it's
The
this open-
multiplayer for campaign. You
Yeah,
mean?
but since obviously.
Well, yeah. I didn't know. I was
Come
confused. I'm
on.
sorry, man.
Come on.
I had to make sure.
Literally, like
Thank
in
you, Mr.
direct
Dawson.
response to what you were saying.
It's not. But why is it again? You said.
Because you gotta think. So it was real easy to make co-op before. It was a linear game. This is an open world game, so it's not
Yeah.
as easy to make a multiplayer. which is why the multiplayer is not coming out till May.
What I like about it is it's a really good open world. The open world is fucking sick so far from what I've been, like, the parts that I've gone to. The story, I feel like if you play it a certain way, could maybe lack a little bit because of it. Because I'm only, like, actual story beats. I've played, like, 7 or 8 hours of campaign, but, like, maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours has actually contained story material. Like, because so much of it is open world. There's so much traveling. And a lot of the story missions are long, like big, like old school Halo long, which is good. But there's so much open world that I feel like they don't need to be. But I mean, so far I like kind of where it's going. The last thing I watched in the campaign was like really like crazy, and I was like, what the fuck? So I'm kind of I don't know where they're gonna take it, because this is like the end of another trilogy. I don't know if this is because I've been lucky. I haven't been spoiled by it at all. I don't know what happens in this game yet. I don't know what the ending is.
I can tell you.
I don't know.
I'll
Shut
tell
up.
you right now.
No, I don't know how the fuck what I've seen is gonna play out. But so far, it's pretty gangster. I really like what they're doing with the characters.
I'm also really curious because, like, on top of like a campaign thing, I wonder if they're gonna keep the campaigns going, if they're just gonna start a new Spartan story, or if they're just gonna like just do multiplayer moving forward. Because with the multiplayer being like a whole separate entity that's free and being handled like that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, and like the whole Halo Infinite thing, like even the name kind of makes me feel like they're trying to like. I think Halo Infinite will still be Halo's multiplayer in the next 4 years. I don't think another Halo's coming out.
Oh, they're not making another Halo for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And this Halo's so good.
Yeah,
Halo 5 was so bad.
Yeah,
competitively.
yeah.
Like
No,
it killed.
Halo Infinite's
Halo was such
really
a
good.
big competitive
It's
esport.
the Halo kind of like was like
It was the big one
before
for a
there was
minute.
Call of Duty and all that. Like Halo was what was really. It took Unreal Tournament and that era of gaming and put it on bandwidth.
Exactly, and then Halo 5, really Halo 4, but like Halo 5
Halo
especially
4 was the slow
killed it.
decline, but Halo 4 is still a slightly better Halo 3. But by that time in the gaming history, you'd expect a much better Halo 3.
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna say I wouldn't say it was better than Halo 3.
Halo 4 and Halo
competitively.
3, the multiplayer, it's like the same.
Multiplayer, but I'm saying like competitive leveling. Like in competitive, you need things to be balanced, and it was
that's fair.
very
that's
not
fair, that's
balanced.
fair, Yeah,
And then
I
Halo
didn't-
5 was even worse.
I didn't play Halo 4 online. I played Halo 4 with my friends. Playing
Yeah.
Halo 4 like couch co-op.
I liked Halo 4,
split
the
screen,
story. The
which
campaign for Halo 4 was
Yeah.
very underrated. But
Speaking
Halo
of
Infinite's
spoilers,
multiplayer is
spoilers
incredible.
Earlier, Gunner got a big spoiler for the end of Dragon Ball pretty recently.
Oh yeah, let me tell you the fucking podcast. I don't know if anybody here watches Dragon Ball Z or gives a fuck, man. I had to,
Later, Hamid.
Yeah, man. So we were at work and I was like, yeah, you know, Cell kills Gohan. I mean, Gohan kills Cell or whatever.
That was you he's tweeting about? Bitch, watch it. It's a million years old. You really didn't know that? That was you? Out of all of their friends, you're the one that didn't know that?
Gunner
You
peeks his
said
head-
spoilers?
Literally peeks his head from around the corner, like from around the truck, and he goes, "Spoilers!" And I'm like, "You didn't fucking know."
Did you mean it? Did you really
No,
know?
he didn't know that Gohan killed Cell.
Candy cane?
I haven't watched Dragon Ball.
You guys want candy canes?
No.
No, I'm
And then I walked up and I said, "Hey, yo, Gunner, Darth Vader, that's Luke's dad."
But Gunner shits on him
Yeah.
in response because Gunner goes, "I knew that before you were born." Because technically, Gunner at the age of 2.5, which is before Mike was born, pushing 3, had already seen Star Wars with his father.
But do you remember it?
You start forming memories past the age of 1, and like that was a significant memory for him as a kid.
Mm.
Like if you're into,
Totally believable.
if you're into Star Wars, finding out that Darth Vader's Luke's dad in the second movie,
It was
like,
a fun clap back to my very, very funny thing.
that was a good moment. But yeah,
I wish I'd been there. Sometimes I wish I worked at UPS with you guys.
I couldn't handle it, dude.
Now
I wouldn't be
you
able
make
to.
way better money than we do.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
for
would
sure.
I would not work hard to make less money than you do. Not that you, my fault, God. Not that you don't work hard, but like,
I know what you mean.
yeah, your back
I know
doesn't
what-
hurt from
yeah,
your
yeah,
job.
I
and
understand.
I would keep.
Well,
that.
it does, but not in the same way. I have to wear that posture corrector because of my job.
Why you
for
bend,
sure.
You bend. You don't
I'm
stand
up
when
over
you
the.
do-
No, I don't stand. I sit.
Yeah, that's fair.
If the table was like absurdly tall, I would. But that's what that caffeine will do to you, man.
DBZ is good, 2%.
Not all him.
Have you seen?
He's a superhero.
Have you seen Dragon Ball Z abridged? It's on
If we start
YouTube.
talking about abridged, it'll be what we talk about for the rest of the podcast.
100%.
And I think I'm okay with it.
It's not a bad thing.
It's amazing.
I can certainly stretch my legs for a little.
DBZA, yes. See, he's with you guys. It's better. Finally, something to unite you guys a little bit.
You're an even bigger idiot than he is if you think he knows how to work a phone.
You're so good at Vegeta.
Thank you. It's my favorite one to do.
It's my favorite one to hear.
That's for fucking sure. His Roshi's really good.
Yeah, your Roshi's so
Anytime Alan sees him, Alan asks him to do the Roshi laugh.
good. Really? We need to record that and like sit it down so I can make it a ringtone.
He would.
We need to. Where the fuck does Alan live here? Where does Alan live?
Florida.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Oh, really?
Florida. Alabama.
Shut the fuck. Hold on a second. Does he actually live
Why is that
so far away?
Alan does concrete construction work.
Oh,
so he goes
he's
to
moving.
job sites.
And
so
we'll be there for a while.
He's in Alabama currently. He is coming for New Year's, but after that, probably won't see him for a couple months.
We need to get a podcast in with him.
That's true.
Oh, show. I love Alan. Alan's so much fun.
I love you. You're so much
Dude,
fun.
thanks, dude.
Hate him. I actually don't love my brother.
Shit. Shit.
Shit.
Shit.
No.
Stop it.
All Vegeta ever wanted was the love of the people around him. What?
You think this
No!
table? You think this
All
table?
I want is to be a Super Saiyan. The strongest Super Saiyan alive.
You think? You think this table would fit between that pillar and the bar?
Don't talk room design.
Hold
That's
on, I
so
wanna
off
ask you a question.
podcast
No.
stuff.
Okay. No, you don't think?
Mm.
If it did,
It completely ignores everything. No. No, I wouldn't. No.
so let me ask you this real quick. If it did, long ways.
You're saying
think-
long ways.
Yeah, like how it is, like
Not
push
dumbass.
it.
Long ways, maybe.
Maybe. So like
Yeah.
if it
I
did,
thought you.
if it did,
Yeah.
You think it would be cool to have a person at each end and then a person on each each side of the pillar if we put it like in the middle? Michael, please. For a moment.
Do you think there's enough space for us to sit like that?
Maybe where it's like, see how they're both on that side. You gotta think. Both,
But then, what would you need the
we're
rest of this
all-
for if we're going
all
that
on-
far over there?
We're all on one half of the table.
Yeah.
So like, if it was up against that, we could put the big TV up on the bar.
Okay.
The cameras would have plenty of places to go because we can use the table with the arms. We can use the pillar and put something up there for the cameras. We can use the bar for the cameras. We have so much more table to work with. And then the room is like we have a lot of room behind us to operate.
What are we doing with all that room? Is my point.
Decorating
why are we putting
it.
ourselves like in that small corner of the
We
room?
decorate it, make it all
Isn't that like
cute.
being in the isn't that like being the opposite of here? Like you're being in the same closed
Look at all
space,
his
but on the
That's a
nerdy.
good
other
Look
point.
at all his nerdy
I
knacks.
just saw it and thought about
No,
it.
it would work, but again,
My biggest thing right now is where's this thing going to go? It's going to be hard to put that somewhere
But do you see all these nerdy knickknacks that we can put behind us, dude?
or on the bar.
Yeah, we can decorate.
We'll figure something out.
why'd you say it like that?
Cause I'm French, dude.
Why'd you say that like Owen Wilson?
I said,
That was like Owen Wilson.
wow,
Hey, Gunner,
dude, I'm kind of French.
you think Mace Windu's alive?
Maybe.
Of course he's alive.
What's going
He's the
on?
master of the Jedi.
What's going on in Star Wars? No, what's going on in Star Wars that I don't know about? What are we talking about?
Hey, who opened my door?
Might have been me. I didn't shut it all the way.
I don't think you shut it all the way. Can you go shut it, please?
Fuck.
Faithful asleep. I'm sorry. Right in our Star Wars conversation.
Master
What'd you
of the
ask?
Jedi
Is
Order.
there something I don't know about right now?
No, I just was like, Gunner's not talking, and Star Wars makes him happy. And we haven't talked about Star Wars, and this podcast is named after Star Wars.
Mace Windu's dead as fuck.
You think?
100%.
You don't
But
think he saved Grogu
You know who's
at the
still,
Jedi Temple?
You know who's still
Maybe.
alive?
There's a video about it. I haven't watched it yet. It's queued up. There's a video like, here's why Mace Windu is the savior of Grogu at the fucking Jedi. And I was like,
You know
I
who's
don't think
still
so
alive?
either, but I kind of want to watch the video. What?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Is he?
I love Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Who do you think
bro.
saved Grogu?
What do you mean? What are we talking about?
Grogu. Baby Yoda? He was at the Jedi Temple. Who saved him during the fall in Revenge of the Sith?
Oh, I was like, dude, Luke Skywalker saved him. You didn't. I was like, what the fuck?
Chris,
what
watch the show.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, I go what you're saying.
Fake fan.
Oh, so you were really confused by the Mace Windu thing.
Yeah, why do you think? How would Mace Windu
I
was?
don't- Everyone thinks he's dead because
Fried
of what
up.
happened, but apparently, like
Crispy-
a
crispy-
lot of
crispy
people,
cross.
a lot of
I
people
think
think
he
he's alive.
survived out the window and then saved Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
Saw that
Grogu.
baby. Saw that
Grogu.
baby. And just was like, hey, I'm gonna save this Yoda thing.
Well, he's the only one. You gotta remember, Mace Windu was the closest Jedi to Yoda. Like,
God damn,
they had the
motherfucker,
closest
why you so small now? All right, Yoda, I'm gonna figure this shit out later.
That's so good.
Just the whole series of Sam Jackson trying to figure out why Yoda got so small. God damn, I thought this was magic and shit, but I didn't know time travel was a motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up.
God damn, Yoda, look, use some of your fucking Master of the Jedi shit. God damn. I just got fried to a motherfucker.
And I'm walking. I don't got a hand no more.
Shit. Carrying you around. Fuck.
I told y'all we shouldn't have trained that white boy.
The Lord is my shepherd. He just gets up with no
I
hand.
talked about this motherfucker for years. God damn. Should have left that dusty motherfucker back on that sandy bitch.
So what I'm saying is, yes, but he really did. Mace Windu low-key was like, yo, this kid's trouble the whole time. Anyway,
I let him sit there. I was getting that old motherfucker. I was about to fry his ass. And this the young motherfucker I've been talking about shit for years.
Yoda was very secretive about his race with other Jedi, but Mace Windu was like the closest Jedi to him and would have been maybe the only one that might know, other than Yaddle, the other Yoda species Jedi. So I was thinking,
Who barely looks like a
who
Yoda.
barely, yeah.
Looks
But
like a fucking E.T.
Loki,
Thing's ugly as fuck. He looks like one of the Harry Potter
She.
elves. That's a woman.
Yaddle's a woman.
Yaddle's a female Yoda.
That ugly ass fucking thing.
I mean, Yoda's not exactly handsome.
No, for sure. But Yoda's not, I mean, Grogu's cute for what the fuck he is.
Yeah. Well, it's a baby. Babies are cute. It's hard
He's
to be an
got
ugly
big
baby.
eyes.
I know a lot of ugly fucking babies.
Damn.
He's got cute
okay.
eyes.
Just fucking shot fired. Okay,
Yeah, if
understood.
you guys ever have ugly kids, I won't tell you, but you'll never verbally hear me call your kid cute.
Dude, look,
Damn.
dude, look over here.
I hope my kids don't.
I have an ugly kid.
Now, Michael's kids are gonna be so cute. It's gonna be
Goddamn.
annoying. Like
Ew.
what?
What the fuck is this thing?
Are you looking at my babies?
What are you looking at?
Yaddle?
Oh yeah, Yaddle's pretty not cute.
I
Yeah,
bet-
Michael and
Like the 80s.
Michael and Faith will have like weirdly like the only like so cute that it doesn't make sense. And also, we like in my head for some reason, I think all of the tall Catone genes are gonna go through him, and he's gonna have tall kids, way taller than him.
and it pissed me off.
Yeah, it's gonna make him so mad. It's gonna be so great.
But in his heart,
His-
he wouldn't want his kids to be shorter. than him
Exactly.
either.
He's gonna have two sons that are like the
Yeah.
fucking Winklevoss twins. They're so big that carry him on his shoulders at all events.
I
Like it's
do
gonna be
want-
so
I
funny.
do want tall twins.
Do you really?
I want to get twin boys. I want to have one on like a carnivore diet, one on a full vegetarian diet.
What?
Then at the age of like 8, 10, 12, and 16, I'm having them fight each other. See which one of them are dominant.
My kids are gonna fight right like out the womb. Like they're gonna
No,
be fighting
I'm
their whole
gonna
life.
train them gladiatorially. Like I'm gonna,
Oh, like
like
you're gonna
wounds.
prepare them.
Not like super sharpened weapons, but definitely like hurt each other weapons.
When they turn 18, they get to use real swords. And when they turn 21, one of them has to kill each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna determine like once and for all. Who
Is-
the fuck is the dominant predator with the diet?
Do
you
we
know?
need meat? Do we not? We'll
Yeah.
find out in
Yeah.
20 some odd years.
Exactly. It's the longest study, and I'm probably gonna go to prison.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get.
This-
It's
this-
premeditated.
this
We're
right
all
here-
technically a
Hey,
part of it because
this
we
right here-
aren't
I'll tell
saying
you.
it's a bad
Well,
idea.
Chris, you're rushing ahead because I'll tell you this right here is pretty damning. But
I'm gonna go ahead and say just so that I'm not. I disagree. I think this is a bad idea. I don't think
Why?
you should do this.
no. you
Well,
have
I don't want
say-
to go to jail one day
before
when you
this-
actually. Here's the thing: you're crazy. You might actually do that and say jokes, but your kids might not get it as a joke, and that might be like an imprinted idea in their brain that that's what their life is about, and they're gonna become 21. Do that. One of them's gonna die, and like think it's okay that he's dying because he figured it out. He's part of this big thing that's bigger than him, and you're gonna get in trouble. And I would rather go ahead and just say I'm not.
Hey
cool
man,
with
I
it.
was
I think
just
it's a bad
joking,
idea.
dude. I was just kidding. I wouldn't do that to any kids, man. I love kids.
Let alone your kids, right?
Yeah, no, dude.
especially
It was
even.
a joke. I wouldn't do that. I didn't know you
Hey Cassie,
you took that so far.
I took it far.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fucked up. You guys talking about the kids killing each other and shit?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Chris was
That's
fucked
fucked
up
up.
there.
Me?
We both agree that Chris was fucked up
Yeah,
there.
they're gonna
Yeah.
kill
You
each
guys
other
are doing
when they
that? You guys are doing this
They're
thing
gonna
right
kill
now?
each other when
Are
they
you
turn
guys doing that?
21. Are you fucking kidding me?
I
Why
mean,
the
we
fuck
were
would you
talking
say
on
that?
our HUDs the whole time about how fucked up you were.
Fuck. Don't. Not on this Christmas podcast.
Yeah, I
Merry
think so.
Christmas, everyone.
Merry
by the way,
Christmas,
I
guys.
don't think we said that.
Why the fuck would I told you? You don't say Merry Christmas 2 days afterward. You sound like a fucking ham.
Yeah, but remember, this is the Christmas podcast.
Have you ever met a hammier guy though? Look how hammy I am.
in closing,
Okay, wait a second.
Wait, closing? Is this a closing?
I do gotta go soon.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm really good at reading the room. Gunner's giving off. This shit needs to fucking end energy.
I wouldn't know by all the words he's been saying. He's
Well,
really
that-
he's been talking way more than usual. It's
That's-
kind of annoying.
It's a cool thing about Aleem. Words or not, he gets it. I'm what you might call an empath, guys. I'm really friendly. I'm there for people. Who do you
It's
guys
like
think?
Raven.
Who do you think the villain in the fourth Spider-Man is going to be? Like, who do you guys think it's going to be? Somebody completely out of the woodwork? You think they're kind of setting it up at all?
I think Batman would be a cool choice, but it's not going to happen. But I think that possibly they might bring in another multiversal threat. Like
Have we
bring in,
not
like, a Scorpion.
How's he not like a sitcom actor yet? He's so good.
He doesn't go to any big cities.
That's a good point. He doesn't do anything with it. Hey, do some shit with all that.
You know.
Fucking the hunter Craven.
I think Kraven's gonna be
Craven maybe would be
a
good.
great one.
If
Craven
they
would be
could-
so cool.
Craven would be cool if they could do it. My son is 5, is already learning boxing. These bullies ain't no joke, so he's gonna be ready. Damn right.
Good news.
There you go.
Okay, look, watch out, bullies of the 2020s.
Bullies of the child of Cassie. Cassie's
Yes.
child's bullies.
Yes.
You guys are getting fucked up.
Your
Kids
son
are
is
getting fucked up.
5, meaning he was born in.
Can you do it? Are you
No,
asking,
I'm
or
asking
you
you
want to
guys.
see
I
if we're
wanna-
smart?
I want to see how smart you were.
I want to see how smart you are.
No, fuck you.
'Cause
I asked the
I do
question.
math for a living. You can't count $30 worth of poker chips. We've
That's-
established
that's
this.
not
I need
true.
to know if you can tell
No,
me
he's
how long
fucking
5
up.
years ago was.
No, shut up, dude. You don't fucking rule.
There was a moment where he was going to start dealing with me, like us do it together, and he cannot count poker chips. Like if I grab a random like less than $100 and throw it, like it takes him like a minute to count them.
Not a minute, but it takes
40 or 50, way too long. It takes him a long time to
Takes
count
me
them.
longer. He takes him.
It takes him longer than it takes anyone.
But goddamn, it takes him. He's so good at it.
I'm pretty good at it, but you'd pick it up pretty quick. It's not that hard.
You guys think Spider-Man could beat Batman in a fight?
Yeah.
100%.
And that was episode 22 of the episode 3 podcast.
Damn. Okay. Love you guys.
Merry
Halloween
Christmas.
2016. His birthday's on Halloween?
Who's her kid?
Her kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless his birthday is in the next 4 days, he was born in 2015.
Yeah.
I figured we all figured that out a while ago.
Yeah, I figured that out too. Wait, no,
Christmas,
2016.
8 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I was tripping.
Unless if he was born in the next 4 days, it would have been 2015.
Y'all
'cause
leaving?
he
This was
6.
fun.
I'll see y'all
Thank
later.
you, 2%. 2% might go live later with Creighton.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot better too. We're gonna get back into it regularly.
Yeah.
This was
This
kind of
is-
just
Tonight's podcast will probably be the last one where everything looks like this. Like the graphics will be the same, but like the actual room, this whole room is being torn apart.
We're
and
being taken
moved
around.
over. Yeah. So
get a little
love
bit
you
more
guys, Cassie.
organized.
Thanks for
See
stopping
you,
by.
children.
Everybody have a great night.
Cassie,
and,
your son's
maybe we'll be
awesome.
live later. Yeah, your son's a legend. He's gonna be a little boxing legend. I wanted to say legend again, but I said it once and it sounded weird to say it twice. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Wait, don't. I need to.